perfectly on time to start today's stream. Hello everyone, Bear. Fungus, hello, hello, hello Hermit, hello Camilla, hello Nope Stuff, 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭 𝐑𝐮𝐥𝐬, hello, hello Jaded Scientist. What is the ... for? What is this? What, huh? Huh? Cage, hello, hello. Kept us waiting. Oh, were you guys waiting for me since our last stream together? Oh, you guys shouldn't have. Nam, hello, hello, Maximo. Welcome in. Hello, Sanguine. Voice kind of low. Let me turn it up. We are still in the process of finicking around with my microphone, so some things are a little different than usual, but please let me know throughout. Let me turn it up a little here. Okay, let's try that, shall we? My internet is so bad today, the player literally defaulted to 144p! You've been sent back to the ancient times of 2010. I don't like you being late, mademoiselle. I don't read French. I don't speak French, 𝐒𝐴𝐚. I don't know what you mean. Kiryu, hello, hello. I just got the notice. I'm here for some enjoying some SHUORI. Welcome. Which mic did you get? Can I get it next? It's my usual microphone, but I've been finicking around with the settings because I notice sometimes I'm a little too loud. And to preserve the sound quality of the stream, I decided to turn it down a little bit. So we're trying to strike a new balance here. Hello, Rin. Have a nice day. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Hello, hello. When the teacher needed to discipline a female student, they always pulled out the mademoiselle. I don't know why I am unable to say this word. It is too advanced Francais for me. Corvzilla, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Dano. Have you looked into getting a new interface? You know what? My interface has a newfangled technology called auto gain. So technically I'm supposed to just speak into it and auto adjust the volume levels, and before I did that and then I bypassed it by increasing the gain plus like 10 above what it recommended, and this time I decided to follow what it said, and that's why we're having low volume issues. I don't know anymore. Say I gotta dye my hair again. Ooh, what color? Isn't auto gain bad? I don't know. I was like, you know, when I bought it, I was like, you know, I don't want to have to figure out what gain level I am. So let me use this, where it tells me what I should be. Mine is pink. Oh my god, your hair is pink, or your audio interface? Say is red. Is red. Ooh, I love that. I only have a bit on the ends of my hair. Your hair, oh, I always want to try pink hair. But I'm scared. I already have flaming hot fire next to my hair. What if the bleach does more damage to my scalp? Do you see my scalp? Your auto gain, that makes sense. It's been a while since I last seen you. Yes, welcome back, welcome back. I hope you've been doing well. I'm a little tardy for today because I was actually asked to do a presentation at my old Hellhound school. And it was so strange going back there, seeing all my old Hellhound professors. It was so odd. I was like, do they even remember my name? I'm not sure. Say sensei, that's right. I was the experto. Many little baby Hellhound students came up to me and asked me questions on how to succeed in life. I'm just like, just be better. What did you do your presentation about? I did my presentation about my company, Ga. Yes. So I told them about the underworld professions. Say sama. Just get good. That's right. So you told you became a professional gacha gamer? I told them I am a business woman. Not anymore, not anymore, not anymore. God Corp represent. That's right, that's right. I forgot what it's like to be in those networking sessions. Hello, hello, immortal you. Big impressive business joggle. That's right, that's right. They were like, what about being in Ga? Sets you up for professional success afterwards. And I'm just like, we just that good. Oh, we died! We're back. You know why? Actually, when I was rushing back here to start stream, I think I accidentally opened up 3 OBSs. And all of them I clicked start stream on. So there may be 2 alternate realities of me streaming somewhere out there. Say, you know what? I feel like OBS needs to fix itself. Why on earth would it allow me to open kind of laggy? Are we okay? Potato, 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 potato. The one day I decide not to monitor how stream is. Beans. There she goes. Where do you mean there she goes? Like into the nether? Where am I? Everything's a broken record? Oh god. Eh, we dead. You know what? Should I restart my computer? Oh god. Dun 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 dun. Are we back? Potato, potato, potato. Do you think it's gonna hold? Is it the 3 OBSs I opened? Honestly, it's strange because it's not telling me anything. Potato. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The potatoes are loading in. Let's give it a moment to say it's okay or not. Do they all say you're streaming? No, because when they opened, I closed them. So there should just be 1. No. She's alive on my end, that's perfect. Well, give it a minute to let it stabilize a little, and in the meantime, I'll talk about potatoes. I think my favorite potato form is the baked potato. I think scalloped potatoes are overhyped. Actually, my favorite potato form is pierogies. Potato in a dumpling. I'm just catching up potato talk. That's right. That's right. Yeah. I revised my answer. I think my favorite potato form is the pierogi. Do you think they did it on purpose? That pierogi starts with P and P is in potato? Say hates us. I just keep leaving you. Neighbor is probably downloading 10 gigabytes of potato recipes. French fries. Ah. No, I like pierogi. I like pierogi better. I like pierogi better. Say Schrodinger's streaming. Is she streaming or not? Find out after buffer, that's right. I think this is all a trap for them to get you to watch more adverts. Sweet potato over potatoes? I agree. I agree. I hate it when I go to a restaurant and I want sweet potato fries and they tell me it's $2 extra. Say is stalling while she downloads the Reverse 1999 update. You know what? I had to uninstall another game to manage to download the update. The update was huge this time. The update was huge. Today, yes, beautiful segue. Today we are playing Reverse 1999, the 1.6 update. Wah! We're going to China, everyone, or so I believe. Do they call it China here? I'm not sure. But we are going to play the 1.6 update. Have you all won your gacha rolls already? Have we all won Jew already? There's no way, right? There's no way. There's no way. There's 19 chapters, is it? I thought there was 19 or 20 or 21, one of those. I already won without me. Without me? without me. 23 chapters. 22 chapter 4 event. 23. We're getting some mixed answers, but it seems above 20. Seems above 20. I already won in 31 polls. Congratulations. I logged in yesterday to do the update and there were so many things. They gave so many currency when I logged in again. It is, of course, the 6-month mark for the global release. So I think there are a lot of goodies. A lot of just a visual novel chapter. Ooh, I like that though. Say I'm the only Jewless one here. Oh no, 𝐒𝐴𝐚, what did you do? Did you scare her away? Did you sing alcohol free by twice at her? 20 Jew and Shemaine. Waiting lobby wins out. Wow. Took me 90 pulls to get Jew. 80 pulls and I didn't even get the red hair. Yenisei is so gorgeous. She is so gorgeous. My friend has insane luck. He got P3 and it's only day 2 of the event. How is that possible? All right, everyone. Are we all buckled in and ready for the update? Let us go, shall we? Let's go. How are you guys liking the update so far? Have you played through the story, everyone? Have you played through the story? Or were you waiting for me? Were you waiting for me? I already uninstalled this game. I'll come back later. Did you uninstall it just so you can install it back with the largest update yet?
The hyphae clinging to the birch roots.
Oh, like all of this, a million things popped up at the screen. We waiting for you to read the story. Oh, I skipped was waiting for. Oh, you guys. Oh, I skipped to watch it with you. Oh no, I'm doing heart fingers. But I love. There's so much stuff. What is this? I don't know. But did you all already collect your Anna and Lee skins? Oh my god, are we getting Red Pocket from Madam Z? Happy Dushul Festival, Verdun. I'm glad you decided to celebrate with us here. I prepared something special for you. I know it's unrealistic to wish you a peaceful rest of the year. So I'll just wish you safety in your future travels. She knows we live a high roller lifestyle. Oh my gosh. Red Pocket. Oh, and it's almost Ezra's birthday. Oh, so much stuff. There was also the mailbox with the update rewards as well. But I have no Anna and Lee. Me too. And hello, Emiliano. Welcome in. We have no Anna and Lee, but we have the skin. The skin looks so badass. I love it. She looks like a little warrior in training. And then, did you all check out the wilderness? Wow! They have fireworks happening in the wilderness. Full AP. I don't know how, but my AP replenishes way too quickly nowadays. Fireworks, maybe it's a firework. You can use a wilderness code now. Oh, huh? Wilderness code? Nani?
The damp air and the moist soil
There's
provide
a wilderness
proper humidity
code?
for
Nani?
hyphae to grow. The forest. Best hotbed
Wilderness
in nature.
code. Nani? Huh? You might get her today by losing up. Copy other people's wilderness with code. Oh! So you copy the wilderness of somebody else. Wow! That's so nice. I can just find someone who's like an interior designer and maxed out their wilderness and copy it. Did you see what my wilderness looks like besides the fireworks which are there to distract you? To be fair. Look at my wilderness. I feel like I was really diligent trying to make a realistic looking lake water body thingy with a little island in here, a little lighthouse in there, and then I lost it. Then I lost it. I lost the story. It's just actual wilderness. And I like how only Ezra is living on the furthest breach of the forest. And why is she here? I don't know why I put her here. And she lost it. I lost it. More resources. I should upgrade. You're right. I really should.
Damp
I need to
air
take the time
and the
to
moist
upgrade
soil
it.
provide a proper humidity for high feet of
My
grow.
wilderness looks like a theme
Forest.
park. Oh, I really need
Best
to
hot
make
bed
mine
in
look
nature.
better. I feel like I just slapped everything on there early on, and I haven't touched it for a while. But alright. Today we are doing notes on SHUORI. SHUORI.
Are we really going in the right direction? This place is nothing but grass and grass.
Grass.
The Eastern arcane skill, you said, is just a deception.
No one is begging you to stay
Why
here.
is he pointing at her like this? I think I got rid of the echo. Let me know if it's still there. Oh god! I remember this. Do you remember this? People are turning into horses. I can't believe this is the main storyline. There's no way, right?
I'm 𝐒𝐚𝐭 filling in for the former 𝐒𝐿i.
I like how she says her name. It sounds correct. As in, I've been pronouncing it incorrectly this whole time.
You should not be here.
This scene is so cool.
The featherman is related to some
Featherman.
disappearances in the city.
The featherman bird bro, I like that.
Why do you have to do that?
Stop
Oh,
this now.
you know,
Or
Ju
even
has
real
so
𝐒𝐴𝐚 cannot save
many
you
beautiful
from the
artworks.
Disaster.
Like this one, she looks so gorgeous. How is this possible? Is she a waterbender? I feel like I mentioned this the first time I watched it too.
Pretending to be merchants to get
Like,
into
are
the
they
city,
waterbenders?
but they are actually with the featherman.
The featherman. They're with the featherman. Can you imagine just like a full-grown man flying into your office one day when you're just having tea, doing some paperwork? I still think that horse has the same hair color as Yenisei.
Requires a price. A
Suspicious.
terrible price.
Suspicious. Ju's idol is Jessica. She says it herself. There's no way.
The picture of the wanted is complete. Please have a look.
Featherman.
Great. All thanks to that foreign lady. She must be good at painting.
How come it looks like he has booba? Is what I want to know. Did you see those two lumpa chunks on the drawing of the featherman? The two lumpa chunks? Why you got booba? Why you got booba? Why booba? No spoilers. Yes, no spoilers, please. Do you have any guesses about the mysterious blonde woman at the end? I do not! I'm really wondering. There's no way it's Lucy, right? Lucy the robot? Like, what characters did we see in the in-between chapters? What I'm trying to think about. I need to have a think. Alright. Ooh. The music is so nice. Ooh. Oh, and I'm thinking this is Ju's character event here. The three doors, is this the roguelike? I don't remember. We have Main's bulletin again and echoes in the mountain. Ooh, wow, the music is very gorgeous. Let's begin, shall we? 3D puzzle, no! More puzzles? Oh god. Ah, there's Yenisei. Wow, I like her bedroom. First comment, would remodel my room to look like this. The like mint green color. How pretty. Alright, part 1. Safe travel. Farewell, mother. Leave your resentments behind. This is as far as it goes. No need for goodbyes. Uh-oh. Ooh. The ink splash. Gotta go work now. Thank you for coming by. I'm lending my luck for your post. Thank you. Have a good work sesh. Ooh. Am I getting married? This room is gorgeous. The room is so beautiful. What is this? It feels like kind of like is I know she's Russian, isn't she? But this gives me kind of European, Victorian vibes with the wallpaper. Am I getting married? Was that what the bell was about? What? Marriage? Say, give me some luck. I want you to. Maybe after I get her first. All right. The smoke of the fatherland is sweet and pleasant to us, especially in the early morning when someone is about to travel far from home. Ooh. However, it's not obvious to this complaining lady.
Их телега уже давно не появлялась. Я слышала, что цена была низкая и рабочих рук у них не хватало. Эти торговцы жадные, как бездонная яма. Впрочем, как эти фермеры.
Nani? We're in St. Petersburg. Oh, noble lady.
Дым, пыль, приискиватели — это последнее, что нужно этому бедному городу.
I don't know why, but this doesn't sound... I don't know why. Is Russian and Romanian supposed to sound similar?
В прошлый раз она была в отъезде целый год и не прислала ни одного письма. Сейчас она опять уезжает в такие места, где подружиться можно только с комарами, вшами и с цельными.
Oh. She can only make friends with mosquitoes, lice, and exiles. Uh-oh.
Святая Мария, не дай ей заболеть или вернуться домой.
Sweet Mary. Is she praying? Oh no, or come back blind. She has no faith in Yenisei traveling about.
Вы имеете в виду медаль, врученная за исследование? Она из бронзы.
You mean the medal awarded by His Majesty?
Не говоря уже о тех балах, которые она упустила. Молодые кавалеры приходили и уходили, но у нее даже не было возможности с ними познакомиться.
Who knows how many rubles it's worth? Not to mention the balls she has. But the balls she has was... I feel like I've been corrupted by the VTuber and internet world, where when I read that, I was really confused. I won't enhance my thoughts on that. Young cavaliers had come and gone, but she hadn't had the chance to meet any of them. This is still the Russian Empire. Oh, that makes sense. Just an equivalent to God forbid. Ah. The grumbles easily sneak into the room through the window with a floating dust. The one being complained about closes the door. She needs to pack carefully in a free room of noise and interruptions. For a long journey, everything is too essential to forget. Ryan, thank you for sniping down the jaded scientist. Thank you for the gifted memby. Go back to the basement, jaded scientist.
What?
Route confirmed.
Oh, it's our girly.
Clothes.
Then does that
maps,
mean she's
carriage
royalty?
ticket,
She's a noble
letter,
lady.
Glass bottles, rock hammer.
Do many people during this time period in Russia know English as well?
And the knife in my pocket. Oh, I need to waterproof the papers.
Ooh.
Linen, it's, oh, here it is.
She's definitely noble at least. Don't forget to moor the Unilocks for next month. Yes, yes, yes. The fabric left from the last strip has a broader width than remembered, perhaps because it is holding paper for only one user this time. It seems much more empty than it had been. Using such a large fabric is a luxury for her.
I could bring more new parchment this time.
A girly. She does look like royalty, doesn't she, with the cape? The fur collar.
Wait, why is it...
People don't know their language. Romania is related more to Italy. It has nothing to do with Russia. Oh, language-wise.
already used?
Oh. A written document is hidden between blank sheets of paper. The handwriting is inconsistent but neatly penned. It seems to have been deliberately forgotten and is now being rediscovered at this very moment. I don't know why, but this just reminds me of Ezra. His mushroom notes. Fortunately, there are signatures in the margins, left as a discreet footnote on each page. Recorded by 𝐒𝐴.
It's a record I wrote from dictation. Judging from the handwriting, I must have done it in the wilds. The edge is ragged, so probably it's been stored for over a year since it dried.
Rui has a grudge against 𝐒𝐴 right now. She's just reading, she's too busy reading her notes.
Over a year? Oh, it's the travel diary Madame Besmertz asked me to write down for her. Maybe I should call it travel notes?
I like this idea, like a young, noble lady traveling
Either
around
way,
the world.
I think I'd
getting
completed
into
the arrangement
trouble.
and sent the original to her. There's no way I forgot such an important thing. So, what is it doing here? And it's missing a few days of records.
She has such perfect nails. The details I'm picking up here.
October 10, October 16, October 17.
Redhead with blue eyes is my favorite. Anime always gives redheads green eyes. That's true. I just like redheads. Redheaded ladies.
October 17.
I'm just
Cloudy.
glad she's
We
playable
sold the
instead of like
carriage and rented
Sophia.
boats from the
I
local
still
farmers
vote for
to sail
Sophia to
along the
come
Om
back.
River before it froze. In this way, we might be able to enter the city of Omsk without passing the North Gate. After all, the travelers from the Far East had said the city was heavily guarded like a fortress, and the guards would not overlook the slightest inconsistency between people's stories.
Is she
and their
sneaking in?
documents.
There's no way, right? She has to be official.
We had to go through this trouble because we were in such a rush when we set off that we had little time to prepare the documents. They were far from authentic
transition with the
enough to
backgrounds
convince
and
the
the
guards.
Before we left, I gave
Who's this?
several speeches to raise funds for the travel. The last speech was in a new park in the downstream area of the Om River.
The River.
My assistant described to me that the park was crowned by a large pile of cumulate rock, which was burdened with the European Russian vegetation, all in its best time of year.
Cool transition,
This is the
yeah.
note on
You
the
know what that
17th,
reminds me of?
The
Twilight.
day after
The window season transition.
October 18th. I have almost no recollection of that day. Child, do you recall anything?
Child. Into the mountains. The girl is busy checking her records, but after a while she opens her mouth to respond.
October 18. I do. After we took a break and collected the supplies we needed, you talked to the governor. He introduced you to a historian and sent a land surveyor.
Oh,
Oh?
yes, I remember it now.
Wait! She
Bits
looks
of
like...
trivia. Let's skip that day for now.
She looks like... Doesn't she look like... Arcana? No way. The lower half of her face? But then her hair looks like Verdun. her hair kind of looks like, isn't this Verdon's hair color? Is this Verdon's hair color? But don't you think, you know what? The smile looks like Arcana. Her evil smile. She doesn't sound like Arcana though, that's true. Okay, I'm going between Arcana's mother or Verdon's mother.
Yes, madam.
October 19th, partly sunny. I elaborated on my plan in my speech in the park. One of my arguments mentioned the 𝐒𝐴 festival in the Eastern Land.
I don't know. I'm getting evil vibes from her. She gives me evil vibes. Why not both? Verdon and Arcana being siblings, hidden siblings. Wait, I like this theory. I like this theory. Destined to try and destroy each other. Wow. I love it. So Arcana has a mother too?
Legend of the 𝐒𝐴 festival.
𝐒𝐴?
I was gratified to see that
She
the
sounds
audience was
evil,
drawn to
or is
the
it the
relations
BGM? I
between
don't know.
land worship and the historical geological features in Asia, and the investigation materials about a long-lost arcane skill.
Ooh, investigating. Long-lost arcane skills.
While the forms of land
Just some
worship
sibling
vary
banter where
from
they
one
shoot each
religion
other,
to
yeah.
another, the stories about an Eastern arcane skill known to the merchants as Ask and Acquire are almost identical. In those stories, men and women with determined minds overcame the highest mountain and the deepest canyon to seek an answer.
In which way is she evil? The BGM plus how softly she's speaking, you know? You know the enemies like Arcana, they like speaking with these honey voices, you know? It's a trap. She smiled when meeting us too. Isn't that suspicious? Am I looking too far into this?
They patiently endured the suffering like the ascetics, pleading for the gods of 𝐒𝐡𝐻's motherly mercy and hoping to be given what they asked.
The girl quickly makes a note of these important words, from unknown to familiar. She has known these names for a long time.
Even to this day, after the Seekers are long gone, the god has never shown itself to any one of us. But we know it was there.
Are we gonna find a
there is no
god?
better proof of the Ask and Acquire than this revived land.
Don't you smile when meeting new people? Actually, you know how I did my little school trip today? One of my fellow friends from Hellhound School said my presentation was very frightening. So there is that.
There is a sureness in people's remarks on Ask and Acquire. They are certain about its authenticity.
How so?
Like
I was
any
intimidating.
geologist would not doubt the difference of soils in floodplains and mountains. That's right. Do we really have to see it to believe it? None of us have ever touched one sedimentary rock, but we can infer that such a thing exists.
Let's touch all the rocks. They knew about the interns in the basement, that's right. I'm like, you need to have what it takes to get here. Or perish. The girl's speedy transcription follows in close synchronization with the speaker's words, but even so, she hesitates at this moment.
Madam.
What is her
your
accent, though?
analogy-
Is this a British accent? It doesn't seem too British. I can't tell.
Is there a problem?
Is this British?
The existence of sedimentary rock can be verified, but that of the lost arcane
Her
skill
voice is so
cannot.
soft that I'm confused.
Which is what I'm going to do now.
Oh,
to
she said
find the
what?
last
She said
piece
what?
of
She
the
is
jigsaw
British.
puzzle.
She said what? Now I know. No, I now yeah. She's British. What?
Pardon me, ladies.
Who are you? The finger pointer? A third voice rings out. A young man in glasses tidies up his clothes and walks towards them.
She's right.
We do need to find something, otherwise, how are we supposed to make up for this time we've spent running and waiting?
I stopped my dishes to say you. Intimidating? Very. Very. I showed them my toe collection.
What?
Take a good look around you.
I like this color. This scarf. You mean our toes? Yes, yes, our toes. Your toes that I've collected. The girl realizes that there will be nothing more for her to record today as she pulls away her pen and paper. Then she stands to take in a complete view of the steppes now that the roaring wind and rain has ceased. Vultures, the same color as the dark earth, hover above their heads, gazing with a scavenger's intent at all the creatures below them that seem to have stopped moving. Is the featherman gonna appear? Featherman?
The rain
Featherman?
has stopped.
Bird. Burb.
Don't act like you just noticed it, miss.
Why is he being why is he being so angry? Why is he like, don't act like you didn't notice the rain stopping 2 minutes ago?
How much longer are we going to wait, huh? Long enough for the vultures to eat the flesh and bones?
Sorry, say I'll just be vodking. The internet problems are too much. No worries. Have a good time.
You.
Yeah. Spit on him. Wait, he might like that. Kick him in the shin.
Mr. Krolik, you're troubled by unnecessary concerns.
Isn't she? I don't know. She just seems evil to me. There's Verdun and Arcana's mom. It's honestly possible.
The vultures are scavengers. They are here only for the animal corpses brought by the thunderstorm. They will leave us alone.
It's the way she speaks.
So they don't pose a threat. Then what's with the waiting?
What's with the waiting? His hurried speech reveals his nervousness, though Yanase doesn't understand why.
If you're trying to get us back on the road, you have the right to propose it directly.
Do you know how old Arcana is? Can she be her daughter? That's true. I assume she's older than Verdun. Is she one of those who have lived for eternity but still looks that bangin'? That's a question we always have to ask in our gacha games.
The team discusses to decide the next step. That's how things have worked all the way. We are not
Plot
trying
twist,
to
Arcana
waste your
is
time.
Verdun's dad. Honestly, possible. I wouldn't underestimate her like that. I believe in her ability to birth a child, but not through as a father.
That's what I mean. We should get going now.
I see. We will suggest the directions as usual, and everyone will vote to decide. And
Besmert's name in Russian is, and according to people, means without death. Oh, interesting.
Oh no, you don't get it. There's no need to discuss or vote.
I don't like this guy. Should we throw him off a mountain?
Because we are not going forward, but going back. That's the only direction available.
Okay, bye. Yanase stares silently at Krolik. She disagrees, but politely waits for him to finish speaking.
I'm not the only one with this idea, Miss Besmer.
Miss Besmer.
Those legends from the East that the show
I
festival
hope
is
for
it?
the half-sibling
And the
plot twist. I'm
arcane
hoping
trick
for
you
that
call
now.
ask and acquire. None of them matter more than our lives.
He is right. The girl can only turn her head in silence further away, to that desolate, boundless, snowless winter landscape, all that remains of the temperate land after its withered grass scattered with the wind. The storm they had encountered had blown through here as well, sweeping away almost every living thing. And the young man's purpose is as clear as the open land that lies in front of them.
Can anyone promise there won't be another emergency like this?
No.
What if we can't find shelter next time?
I don't know. He's like a terrible travel companion. You know, it's like when he's like the guy who's like, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
We'll be lying dead out there, just like those corpses.
And it's like, "We're gonna die since we're 10 minutes late."
I hear you.
And now you will hear nothing. Chops off his ears. It has been 37 days. There's no way. This can't be a coincidence, right? 37? There's no way. It has been 37 days since they left Omsk, heading south. The 5th day on these steeps have gone without fresh water. Ooh, okay. That is kind of bad. If everything had gone according to plan, they would have already been sitting in the supply station drinking tea, if they hadn't encountered this sudden storm. Yet, the two people who put this very team together did not anticipate such an eventuality.
Given what happened earlier, it is only reasonable that you would wish to return.
Oh, Yenshi. This marks a moment of disagreement, when all the half-meant measures sow the seeds of discord. I can't believe he's a scientific researcher who went to expeditions before. I know. Expeditions, quote unquote. Part 2. Adagio. Isn't this a music term? Adagio. Raise your hand and settle this like civilized people. It means slower. There's neither a single voice of opposition nor one of support from their fellow travelers. They've been stun-locked. If Besmert could see their expressions, she might realize that this silent assent had actually been the sound of plotting minds. Oh!
So are we on the same page?
Look, this smile looks so evil. It's the whole covering your eyes, having a little smile situation, and she's wearing a trench coat thing. Rihanna, hello, welcome in. He's only here for the university point.
I fully understand where you're coming from, and I acknowledge your reasoning.
But I feel like in this story arc, she's evil, but on our side.
What are you trying to...
But we still need a vote to decide.
Say she's legally blind? There's no way. Then why does she have goggles? Well, I guess you could still have goggles, I don't know. Did you pull Juliet? No, I'll be pulling at the end of today. She is kind of cute, she do be. Blind people wear sunglasses. Oh, I know. I think they do wear. Oh, actually, you're right. I never thought about that. At the end of stream, yes. Her eyes are bandaged, I believe. Oh. Krolik opens his eyes wide, pure joy flickering within them, and waits for the person in front of him to utter the words he longs to hear.
Wait.
Matane. Yenisei couldn't stop the inevitable. The explorer, with a knack for speeches, always seems to have a strong belief in her own persuasiveness.
No problem, of course. It's the civilized way to solve it. But I require we skip the speech. We have no time to waste on your monologue.
Oh, he's... what if I prepared my monologue in advance?
All right.
Madam!
All right, gentlemen. If you agree to go back, please, raise your hand.
As these words land on the listeners not far behind him, the people slowly begin to raise their hands to their ears, fingers crossed. What does that mean? Fingers crossed? Are you doing the like, psych, I don't really mean it, the pinky swear is, not in effect. And then Krolik has it. He faces both of them, simply raising his hands as though grandstanding somewhat, and a victorious smile stretches across his face.
4-2. See, we can make decisions in no time. Right?
This is their trap,
She looks
madame.
like she's plotting.
We can't just... Are you really fine with going back empty-handed like this?
I think she's plotting to kill him.
The vote was required by Miss Bethany.
He's gonna die.
Not me. And you. I'll take it that you're challenging me to a duel.
A
If you
duel?
continue with this slander.
They're in like an open grassland field and they're gonna duel? What is this?
No, good sir. Please
Hello,
don't take it the wrong
Tristan.
way. We don't have to go physical.
Let's get physical.
What about Mr. Urian? He has not voted yet, so the vote is not over.
Still, the girl believes she has reached the heart of the matter, even if her rational mind knows that a single vote would be of no use. Still, she insists.
Oh, he's too tired to show up. But I'm sure he shares the same idea with us because...
He's gonna fly in here.
We are all
On the back of
humans.
Featherman.
Of course, he's on our side.
He invoked card racism. Racism has been invoked. We may kill him. Yenisei doesn't intend to say much to the young man and decides to cross over to the group of people ahead to search for their final voter. That is until another tall man stands up, seemingly to block her path.
Say no more, Krolik. Pack your things. Let's head back.
He's like, stop picking fights. No!
Fine. We'll split up from here then.
He's been sowing discord amongst our travel
We'll
companions.
take all the supplies with us, or we can't make our way back.
Wow.
No discussion.
Wow. He's gonna leave them for dead out in this field. He's actually trying to kill us. He's reverse killing us. He looks even tougher than the communications they sent, and after saying his piece, he brushes past Yenisei down through the narrow rock crevice and leads the way toward the supply box behind them. Back up from the supply box, mister. A moment ago, they were all there, recounting their previous journey together.
Gentlemen, the team was put together in good faith. Perhaps we should negotiate, not...
Violence! Violence! I need good luck for G to come home. Good luck, but don't take all of the luck. I need some for myself as well. Big man is leaving 2 women with no supplies in the wilderness. What a toughie. Exactly. All the anonymous people in this travel group, they're just leaving the 2 ladies behind.
The compass doesn't work here. You need me to find the way back.
Oh, nice.
Leave our supplies, and I'll show you the way.
Nice. Nice.
You have to do this the hard way.
Is he gonna rough her up? There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. The man shakes his head, clearly unwilling to accept the proposal. In her shock, Yenisei instinctively protects the person behind her, realizing that confrontation seems inevitable. What terrible people! Wow! Let's kill them and eat their flesh. They want to fight? We can do that. We can do that anytime. Who said anything about eating flesh? Well, it just means more provisions. What are they even holding? What is this? Expedition member 1. Are they holding guns? They have guns. There's no way. They're gonna shoot down the ladies? I like their hats though. Seems like rifles, yeah. Wow. Well.
They're just little guys.
Well.
Don't resist.
I want to say, do you play Wuthering Waves? I've only played it once so far, and we're gonna stream playing it again tomorrow. Yes. I haven't been too active on it, but I'm excited to play it more. I think they're gonna be so fragile that I think maybe these two moves are gonna kill them.
Conventional choice.
Oh, they're dead.
That one's nice.
I was stacking my 3-star incantation, preparing to really knock them out.
That, my friends, is not how civilized people solve their problems.
Yes. Now that I beat your ass, now you come in here hemming and saying, "Oh wow, guys, violence is not the answer." The voice is calm and composed, but its gravity brings a swift end to the playful duel.
Mr.
Playful duel. They were trying to shoot us. In a makeshift team of this sort, the eldest member is often bestowed a special prestige based on their experience.
Mr. Julian. Monsieur 𝐒𝐿𝐤.
Oh.
I thought you were here to discuss the reallocation of supplies with Madame Besmer.
He sounds French.
Didn't expect this.
Is this man French? Bear, perfect timing. Judge this man. Is he one of your kind? Is he Francais? He is. Durian. Is that how you say his name? Durian. You can have my geolog. I ended up disliking a person. How? There's no way. How? She seems so amazing from the trailer. Ramses, hello, and hello, Mask. I don't think I've seen a Durian before. French as a croissant. The way he said Krollik's name was so French.
Well, it's true that you didn't choose to be here.
So we kidnapped him for this
here
expedition.
because you have an important mission given by the governor to complete.
So I mean, he kind of chose it. He kind of chose to accept the mission given by the governor.
We have come this far. Do you really want to give up
French,
now?
English, and Russian in the same team. That's true. This is a diverse expedition team. The man's frame visibly shrinks. Their pretense of communication has been exposed, and every word spoken by his elder makes it more and more impossible for him to offer a rebuttal.
As for you, gentlemen, Petrov, I'm surprised you're here too.
Yeah, Petrov, you traitor.
It's a risk that none of us expected, but it shouldn't have broken your will. I remember you showed a great interest in those ancient strata in the south when we were at the speech.
All we need is safety. There will always be a buffer period after extreme weather. We should seize the chance and head back. If you persuade Miss Besmet to give us a confirmed date before which we can find the running water and come back, we can stick to the original plan.
What kind of I don't know, what would you say these people are? Expedition members, scientists? How are they afraid to
Madame
go
Besmer?
exploring in the world? With fear, there are no discoveries.
Certainly. You see, these are all negotiable.
Wait, about the date. We can only decide after making an inventory.
Inventory. Upon hearing these words, the man takes out his pocket watch, shakes it twice, and shows Yanase the current time.
You have 30 minutes.
Okay.
That's enough.
A brief consensus is reached, and the others scatter back to their former places, gathering supply boxes together and waiting for a response from the two in charge. Besmer cautiously touches the wooden boxes. The young girl comes to her side with a pen and paper, making a quiet record of things. For a moment, the only sound between them is the pen on paper.
You know,
I thought she was gonna kill the men. I'm surprised she didn't.
Mr. Jorian is very interested in Arcanum and Arcanists. He is the keenest supporter of our journey besides the governor.
Oh, you know, Jurian has amazing hair.
Even if his understanding
They
of
should give
Ask and
random
Acquire
NPCs
is
faces.
significantly
I feel like it would be the
different
same
from
face
mine.
for every NPC, which would honestly be really hilarious. You spilled your milkshake. It's been so long since I've had a milkshake. I want one too. Are you going to share? Foreigners! Foreigners! Your rations for this month. Lick off the milkshake from the floor. The girl continues her rummaging and recording, while responding gently and deftly to Besmer's habitual broaching of this parallel topic.
The legend of Ask and Acquire, as told by many merchants, always involves a certain price. The price takes different
I like
forms in
Ariana's like,
stories,
rip for your
but
milkshake.
mostly it is a great
And then starts
danger.
licking.
I believe that refers to the highest mountain and deepest canyon in those stories.
I reckon so. But Mr. Jorian, as a human historian studying the arcane skill,
Ooh,
believes it's
human.
a form of exchange that arcanists make with nature.
And you think he's wrong?
At this stage, we can't verify anything, so all these assumptions will have to remain assumptions. However, as
She
we are
just
getting
sniffed at
closer
us.
to that mysterious land, my craving for its knowledge is also becoming stronger.
Between these words, Besmerd walks around to another box and notices that the closer the instrument is placed to it, the more distinctly she can smell the alcohol. Oh! They brought some good times with them. It is obvious that the alcohol prepared for boiling point measurements has been used as an emergency resource during the night when the temperature dropped drastically. Boiling point measurements, they say. I feel like instead of having the emergency resource in quotation marks, they should have the boiling point measurements in quotation marks. What does this mean exactly? Boiling point measurements, that's why they brought in the La Chateau red wine, the Merlot. We shouldn't ask too much from such a ragtag team.
What do we know about the supplies?
Alcohol is a good bacteria remover. Can you use red wine as a bacteria remover? I feel like in movies they always just pour like the what do they pour on wounds? The like clear white stuff. What is it? Like vodka? I don't know. Vodka. Gin and tonics. You can drink it to get drunk, that's right. I mean, they're mostly Russian, so probably vodka rather than wine. That makes sense. There's one French man though. Pure alcohol, by the way. Oh, red wine might not have enough alcohol content. Rubbing alcohol. That's not tasty at all. I'm so upset.
Put aside the water problem, the supplies
okay,
can feed
the
everyone
foreigners
for
have
8
cleaned up the
days,
mess for you.
maybe 12 if we economize. We can hold even longer if there are any preys or herders along the way.
Have you all seen those survival shows where the people drink their own urine? Have they thought about that?
Are there any supply stations?
Our supply stations are not on
I
these
see.
plains.
How
At least not on the
exotic.
map.
How much drinking water and alcohol do we have left?
Approximately
Splishy
Oh,
splash.
great. These idiots put water in the alcohol. Now we are short of both.
Then, oh.
At least the alcohol has kept
Bear
them
Grylls, exactly. At least the alcohol has kept them warm. Doesn't alcohol actually make you more thirsty, though? I feel like this is a problem.
They could have just drunk the alcohol.
all right, child. Now we should focus on the
That's
direction
too
for
silly.
the next step, not these
Yeah, it makes you
bits
thirsty,
of
yeah.
trivia. Regarding which,
Maybe they
just
were
to be
drinking the
clear,
alcohol and they're like, damn,
what I
I'm
have in
thirsty.
mind is
Let's add water to the
only
alcohol
slightly
to
better
take
than
out
nothing.
2 steps and just make it 1 step. Drink both together. This might shock you to know, boss, but drinking piss isn't a sustainable form of sustenance. Nani? But Bear Grylls said... Speaking of which, can we get a drinking fountain in the basement? Drinking fountain? Do you just mean a urinal? I could organize a urinal. I got you, Camo.
Better how?
the moist air and the soil.
Moist.
Have you noticed?
Moist.
The
Moist.
soil beneath our feet is way too sticky, even for a
Sticky.
land after a thunderstorm.
Patats.
I'm not entirely sure about this, but I tend to think that there is groundwater beneath us. Which means we are close to running water.
It's a little stuttery on my end. Oh, let me know, let me know.
All right. Let me think about how to get us there.
No, a water fountain, please, boss. Don't you know water is a very difficult resource in the underworld with the high level temperatures of my ears? How are we supposed to get water into the basement? I think we can just set up a urinal, though. Made it. I hope I didn't miss much. Hello, but yeah, welcome, welcome.
Can't you use your arcane skill?
Oh. Is she not an arcanist? Honestly possible. If this is Verdon's mom, and Verdon is apparently terrible at arcane magic, is she mixed? I forget. Did we talk about this? I feel like it might have been mentioned when we were with the Italian baby girl. Is she mixed? Cool, man.
What? Just because you don't know what to do doesn't mean you should count on this thing. You're not like them.
I just want to make use of everything we have.
Fine. I told you how it works. Without new running water, the old samples in the bottles can only show us the way back. That's the best they can do.
What's this? To prove this, the girl takes a glass bottle from her person and places it in the waiting, doubtful hand.
This one is from the lower course of the River. The arcane energy I can use for divination is almost faded away.
Oh, she uses water to divine?
Can it show us the way back? Sure, but that's not what we want.
Oh.
Only Mr. Krolik and his men would be happy to hear that.
She uses it for navigation. That's interesting. Besmert is arcanist. It's a known if Verdon is pure-blooded arcane, but probably not. Upon hearing this, Besmert stands up straight. Although she cannot see her eyes, her silent posture alone seems to affect an aura of rapid thought. Hello, Jordan. Welcome in, welcome in. At first, I genuinely thought that Constantine was Verdon's mom. That would be some tough love situation. I can't imagine it. I've watched Dance Moms before, so very plausible. Yanase looks up at her and can almost hear the sounds of gears spinning in her skull.
To think on the bright side, we still have a chance to go home.
But I didn't leave my homeland to go back there, madam.
I like her Angie face. Her Angie face is so cute.
Yes, I know. I feel the same. I'm not suggesting we turn back immediately. It's just an option. To the best of my recollection, such moist soil is often found in the mountains and floodplains of the temperate zone, especially in the forest steppes covered with Chernobyl. The landscape
I feel
is
like
very
it's more
different
pouty
from
than
where we are
genuinely
now.
angry. Yeah, that's true actually, her little pouty pout.
Before we sheltered from the thunderstorm, you told me about a mountain in the southeast. It blocked the horizon from our sight, right?
The girl's eyes widen upon hearing these words, the expression of a hopeful epiphany.
Based on this, I would assume the thunderstorm was the result of a stronger convection coming from the other side of the mountain. Now, on the steppe, to form a cloud large enough to bring a thunderstorm would require a large amount of running water.
And the source of the running water is probably on the other side of the mountain.
Exactly. We can set off in that general direction.
I like how they're doing this. They're too graceful to go with the P method.
We might not find any water there. That's the worst result. In that case, we can still return here with the help of your arcane skill. As long as we have that glass bottle with us.
That's right.
We tell them we need another 5 days.
Can't you die without water for 5 days? I guess they have some alcohol mixed water concoction. Besmer grips the glass bottle in her hand, as though clinging on to one final trace of hope.
They won't accept more days than that. If they won't even settle for this, I will convince them, like I did
By
when I first got them on the
around.
team.
You die without water in 2 days. Is that true though? I feel like I've lived a life where I haven't drank in water in 2 days. But I feel like if you eat food and has some moisture content, maybe that helps. Not sure. They do have some water, they're just low. Part 3. The Fairyland. Ooh. Ooh la la, fairy. This meadow is an anomaly in this environment, only possible during extreme temperature shifts. It could be caused by fungus or a mysterious creature passing through. Fungus? Mushroom? I'm sorry, what say? Please hydrate, people. Yes, please hydrate. I think it was in my youthful days. Oh gosh. Besmer did indeed succeed. She smacked them about, didn't she? On one hand, as she clearly points out the direction of her thinking and provides reasons and arguments for her judgment, her human companions are easily convinced. On the other hand, all other concerns soon cease to be of significance. 2 days later. And they're all dead. Can you imagine they flashback here and everyone's dead? 2 days without water. It's this music again. The girl's eyes widen as she looks, blinking at the flowing stream appearing seemingly from thin air not far from them, as though staring at it might restore it all to its original state. The trauma music. I feel like if it wasn't so traumatic the first time, this would be quite peaceful music, but now it's just trauma-inducing. She remembers clearly when she was only a mile from here yesterday evening. There was nothing to indicate the presence of such a miraculous hidden feature.
Mademoiselles,
Mademoiselle!
this is a miracle. I'm glad we didn't give up and go back.
That's right!
Wait. Something's not right.
What are we waiting for?
Not intending to wait for an answer, he runs towards the stream, as in heated reaction to the long labors of the journey through the desolate wilderness.
We are on the right path. I have nothing to say.
I'm surprised he hasn't died yet. I would have withheld water from this man. In Minecraft. The humans move briskly towards the rushing stream. For a moment, only the two arcanists remain skeptical about this new variable.
No, wait. Please don't.
Does it have cow manure in the water? If this is like farm water, there's definitely poo in there. Unable or unwilling to heed her shouts, they rush into the stream, sinking their faces into the water and pulling them out, with smiles as wide as if they had never seen such natural beauty before. Standing beside Besmert, who has failed to stop their advance, the red-haired girl cautiously retreats as well, marking a sharp contrast with the humans who embrace the water like a fish too long in the air.
What?
Nanis? Poo water?
Madam,
Poo water?
you didn't tell us the running water was right on the side when we pitched camp yesterday.
Yes, because I didn't notice any signs of water.
Water.
I thought it was your doing.
I wish it was.
Nani?
But sadly, this is beyond my power. I'm not even sure if we are still staying on the planned route.
It's a trap. What is this? Where are we? Are we in a domain expansion? Where are we? This is obviously not good news, as Yenisei's silence really reveals. Besmert immediately realizes the ambiguity of her words.
Indeed. I can hear the river flowing and running against the stones and shores.
Is it not really there? Is this fake water?
Have you noticed anything else?
Are we Delulu?
Yes. I'm not an expert, though.
I mean, we are on a low water, low food diet, so it wouldn't be surprising if we're all being delulued right now.
The soil here is moist too, but it feels different. Like just dampened by
Now
frequent
let's think
spring
about this
rains.
logically. Really, Jurian's the only loss. Therefore, this is a net positive. Oh, you know what? You're right. But we lost the
dry
Frenchman.
air of winter has completely gone.
And the grass
We're in
here
the
looks nothing
fairyland.
like the temperate grass we should be seeing in December. It's so green, as if it were April or May now.
Oh.
But we haven't gone that far. Is this...
It is May.
Is this some kind of illusion brought by arcane power?
Ooh.
Whether it's an illusion or something else, there must be something wrong with the water they drank.
The poo.
You're right. We can't let them drink it.
Fairy water? Fairy water? Isn't it in the fairy lore that if you drink or eat anything with the fairies, you're trapped in the forest forever? Being little gremlin slaves to fairies? Is that the fairy lore? Fairies mess you up, man. Why can't they just be adorable little sprites? Drinks water. There's something wrong with this vodka. Something like that. Yet their rational repudiations could not change the fact that their companions had already drunk the water. The sussy water. The sus water. Sus water. It's like Spirit Away. You're right! I never connected it to that. Never accept the gifts of the Fae. What if they're gorgeous though, and you want to be trapped forever with them, huh? What did you think about that? What if they're gorgeous, and you want to be like, yeah, forever with you? Sure thing, honey. Besmert instinctively runs forward, wishing to minimize the damage before things get worse. Oh, actually, you know, this reminds me of the Attack on Titan wine fiasco. The wine venting.
Gentlemen, please listen. The water
has poo in it.
Hold on, madam. It's too late.
Yenisei grabs her hand, trying to prevent Besmert from running in a panic and potentially suffering a fall. Besmert still wishes to rush forward, but finds herself unable to break free. Oh, Yenisei strong.
I am the reason why they are here.
Yenisei strong.
Listen, they have filled the water bags and are coming back.
Oh god, they are polluting our water bag sources. Their momentary joy at finally being able to move forward is rapidly diluted. The only consolation is that the human walking back towards the two of them still appears to be normal.
What's wrong? Are you not going to fill your water bags?
Nothing. We'll go later.
Uh-oh.
The water is clean. You can even see the trout swimming. Too bad we need to keep our packs light.
I feel like there's a lot of dangers from drinking wild water. Right? Isn't it possible that there's parasites and poo in them? Clear water doesn't mean there's no bacteria, exactly.
Thank you. We'll fill our bags once we figure out which way we should go next.
It's more dangerous to not drink? That's not true. There's still the pee option. Would you rather drink poo water or drink your own pee? These are the real questions.
Krolik is still by the river. He seems parched. Is he the reason you didn't go there?
Oh, it's over for him.
No.
Alright, no problem then. I'll go check and feel the rest.
Depends how strong your immune system is, but it is recommended that you boil it. The real question Safe forces us on. I want you guys to think about all possible dilemmas. Boss P option is the worst option? That's not true! That's what survivalists do! They've taught me that! Their tall companion nods and walks past the two of them, and towards the previously set down baggage. Once he is gone, Yenisei speaks once more.
Please, wait here, madam. I'll go check.
The poo is worse? Exactly! What if you see the doo-doo right smack dab in your water?
Madame Besmer!
I'm saying their names
Mr.
in there,
Julian,
in his accent.
Did you drink the water?
Can we save the Frenchman?
Oh, I did. Just like Petrov said, the water is clean.
It's over.
A bit sweet to taste even.
It's over. There's no way he's the first one down, right?
That's good then.
That's good.
You were looking for me. Is there a problem?
Yeah, we're like, don't panic. Don't make them panic.
No.
They may be
Look,
dead, but I
know
mean...
you don't need any compliments. But thank you for leading us to the running water. I'm glad you once again earned their trust.
This surely won't make her guilty when
Maybe
everything
we should thank the
goes
Ask
wrong.
and Acquire.
Perhaps. Now, it's time for us to set out again for the Eastern arcane skill you mentioned. But before we do that, I remember you once mentioned your assistant during your speech,
The
saying her
unintentional guilt
arcane
tripping,
skill was
exactly.
related to water and could find directions in the wild.
Yes, you remember it correctly.
A glad smile of acknowledgement appears on the face of the middle-aged man, his enthusiasm compelling him to ask one more question after
That is
another.
so wonderful. Earlier you said that this was a safe gap, but at the time you did not explain in detail how it would work.
Trying to get the secret info,
Now,
eh?
may I have the honor to witness it? How does she communicate with water? Will she be possessed? Or like those mystics in the palace?
Sir, my arcane skill cannot predict what will happen precisely, and it is not cast through possession.
He's like, she's like, you normie.
Please do not overestimate what you don't understand and simply count on it.
I know, child. I'm only curious and hoping to see it with my own eyes.
No, sir. It is not an exhibit in the museum or a play in the theater.
She's like, don't even look at me. Don't even look at me while I do it.
Oh.
Oh, poor Julian. Poor guy. He's just like, oh. Poor guy. She's shy. The girl shakes her head and firmly refuses Julian's request once again. Oh, poor guy. He's just curious. And she's like, how dare you? You want to ask that again? You swine. But he doesn't care. He has received more of an answer than he expected, and as he leaves, he smiles and straightens his collar again, bidding goodbye to both of them respectively. He has a tough exterior. He really rolled well with those punches.
They look all right.
For now,
But
yes.
do they smell all right?
I feel uneasy about it. I have to go there.
There's little you can do even if you go there, given the condition of your eyes. I will go check them, one by one.
Wait. Mr. Jorian just asked about your arcane power. Maybe now was a good time.
What?
When you look for the direction with your arcane skill, check if the water is real.
That's what I was thinking. Use the water from this poopy water to do some casting. But then she'll have to touch the poopy water.
What if it's not?
That's another dilemma in itself.
In that case, child, we have no choice but to divine our way back, with the water in your bottle.
Besmert's worried and helpless words echo in Yenisei's ears.
Fine, I'll do it. I will find the direction through divination, verify if the water is running, and check if anything's wrong.
What's this about poop water? I think they all drank some poopy water. Oh! Ooh. Is this her voice? She closes her eyes, trying to make herself unaware of the temperature.
Святые воды, пожалуйста, теките, теките. Пусть ваша милосердная любовь и забота плывут вместе с пеной вдаль. По пути вы сможете поливать корни, увлажнять траву и обливать душу медом. Как будто поднять поток с рифа, об который разбиваются волны.
The light spots gather and gradually fill the empty glass bottle.
Я пойду к этому потоку. Все будет так, как я сказала.
ASMR waterbending plus ASMR breathing. If I am the water, I definitely follow this voice. Exactly.
Southeast.
That was really pretty. The empty glass bottle falls from her loosened grip. I feel like she's the fairy. The girl looks dazed as she picks up her damp and heavy feet from the water, heading to the southeast. What's with all the ASMR breathing in reverse 1999? They did it as early as chapter 1. It's true. They have it down. Oh, 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 oh. Where are you going? Is she possessed? The possession... The poopy water is definitely not okay. That's why she needed privacy. She got bare, but it makes sense. Half of her mind is still in the realm of delirium. The sounds she hears are fragmented into pieces that she can only attempt to fit together. Yet, through the difficulty of her present state of mind, she tries her best to make sense of what Besmert is saying. Did she actually have to put her feet into the poopy water then?
Haven't you?
Easy, Yenny.
Oh,
take your
cute.
time.
Yes. Yes. The sign has come out.
Ooh.
I asked the river to show me the place with the strongest arcane energy. Then it pointed at the southeast among all the other directions. That is probably the direction we are looking for. And yes, this river is real.
Oh.
Running water. It is flowing with vitality.
Oh, smiling Yenny.
All right.
Cute.
Perhaps I was wrong.
It's never wrong to consider all the possibilities, madam. Please, wait here. I will mark the direction and inform everyone of it.
Sure.
They are a cute duo. She gathered chakra and walked on it. That's true, that's true. All right, in this part we have sus water, poop drinkers, and more. Uh-oh. Part 4. Strange horses. The walking man, the crouching animal, in the blink of an eye, in a fleeting moment. I don't like that. I don't like that. Horses? Usually I like horses, you know? It makes me think of warriors fighting in ancient times. I like the aesthetic. But from the trailer, horses are a little sus in this story, it seems. Are you not a horse girl? I have ridden horses. The spring scenery of the steeps stretches out to the edge of the horizon. The expedition team continues to trek in the direction indicated by the river. A hell horse, that would be fun. As they do, they scarcely notice as the terrain beneath them changes. Until then, the party at last finds themselves walking across bare rock. The uneven ground rock... I can't read. The uneven green rocks merge with grayish and purple granite, rough and jagged. In spots, tumbleweed and sand rice plants pierce through the jagged stone, billowing and cascading, and then plummeting down the cliff. The travelers also feel as though they are moving downward. As the surrounding peculiarities increase, so too does their breathing, which becomes increasingly restricted. Oh, the panting ASMR continues. Black horse with fire mane or a skeleton horse? That would be a very cool concept.
You did prove yourself right by finding running water for us.
The 7 horses, isn't it? With the sins of each horse.
So I'm not judging you.
Maybe they'll work off the water from their system and pee it all out before it contaminates their soul.
Are we going the wrong way?
Wasn't it 4 horses? Is it 4 horses? I think you might be right. And each one has a different rider or something like that.
No, this is the right direction.
I feel like I only know about the horses due to Supernatural.
It's getting harder and harder to breathe.
4 horsemen
Even
of the
if you are
apocalypse,
down
yes! War, famine, death, pestilence, yes. Actually, when I was being birthed as my hellhound form, I did consider it.
What about you, madam? Are you feeling all right?
I could have been a hell horse.
I feel fine. Perhaps because I'm used to climbing mountains.
Oh.
But we are
She's a rock
definitely
climber.
3,000 meters above the sea level now.
Horse say.
It's normal if you're feeling unwell at this height.
You can just
If
picture
only
me
we still
whipping out
had
the nay
alcohol.
dance move. Disc 4, they don't talk about the 5th one. He doesn't come around much. Just lost at sea.
Well, it's just a thought. I wouldn't have gathered enough courage to climb up that slope if I hadn't taken the last few sips.
Besmer shakes her head, dispelling unnecessary thoughts, and instead pursues another possibility. The last few sips of alcohol? The non-poopy water, I'm hoping? I think so. I don't think she would drink the poopy water.
But, child, are you sure we are on the right path?
Is Horsey just an anime girl with ears and tail? Or are we going full centaur? I feel like that would be like a hidden transformation. The centaur part?
I don't think it's wrong. The clearer the sign, the higher the accuracy.
Say the 5th horsewoman of Gacha streaming. Can you imagine the 5 horses of Apocalypse and one of them just stands for Gacha? I feel like Gacha does have the power to bring down the apocalypse in our modern times.
And the sign I just saw happened to be exceptionally clear.
What about the others? Are you feeling all right? Shall we stop and take a short break?
I have a bad feeling. Instead of a break, we need a new direction. Back home.
This guy is always just crying to go back home.
Before we do anything, can we have some rest? My head has been pounding for a while. I thought it was common in the mountains and you all felt the same.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
They're all falling
Headache
apart.
is a common altitude sickness, so...
That is true.
Wait, is that tumbleweed? I don't think it belongs here.
Yenisei finally notices a large bundle trailing on not far away. What do you mean by tumbleweed doesn't belong here? Does I thought tumbleweed only appears in Western movies.
Are they rolling nearby? Are you sure? This is not the right season for them to roll and spread seeds.
I'm not seeing things, I guess. But I don't know why they are here.
What is tumbleweed made of?
And
That's what
those
I'm
flowers.
wondering. Tumbleweed? Is it made out of tumble plant? Dry bushes, ah. The team members at the end of their procession stop in their tracks. The others beside him also stop as a result, until the entire team comes to a standstill.
Something's wrong.
Oh.
Hey, you. Where are you taking us?
How rude.
Haven't you noticed the rocks around us? Their color is abnormal. I've never seen anything like this.
We're all lost.
Not even in books.
We're lost.
And look at the holes in the rocks. They were made by water erosion. And that's not supposed to happen in this climate.
Well, I don't know what to say.
Calm down, sir. Perhaps we have reached somewhere beyond the other adventurers' records, but that's all.
No, I think we're lost.
What about this? How are you going
We're
to
stuck in a
explain
fairy
it?
circle.
Another one of your stupid arcane skill tricks?
Yenisei lowers her head to look at what seems to be ordinary yellow flowers. Sus dandelion. Oh. But these flowers wither almost immediately after blooming. It would be difficult to describe such a scene as anything less than a miracle or a curse. You can get two types of tumbleweed. There's the actual tumbleweed, which is a special plant that pops off its top. Oh, once it dries up and lets it roll away. And the other is just bunched up dried plants. Oh, interesting.
What? This is...
So this makes sense with the dying plants forming tumbleweeds.
What is it? Explain what?
I don't know what species it is. It looks like a mini sunflower.
Is this
but...
because all the plants have been absorbing the water? They said there was like water damage to rain as well. Assess water.
Told you we should head back. Something's wrong with this dump.
Yeah, there was some
We
dumpies
have a
in your
situation
water.
now. We should go back while we still can.
Say, could I add you if you play Wuthering Waves? Unfortunately, I don't add other people on any gacha games. Yes. Just so that it's fair for everyone as well, I don't add anyone.
Mademoiselles, I have to say this is beyond my imagination.
It's just a flower, yes? Why are you all so scared? I can't see, but...
The flower is definitely messed up. Besmer reaches out to grasp the flower again, but the petals wither beneath her fingertips. Now more puzzled, she tries touching a complete cluster, but only ends up with a handful of withered husks. The scent of these withered fragments turns rotten as their sweet fragrance disappears, leaving her hand captured only the base note of their perfume.
The smell.
Everything is wrong here. The fog is not supposed to form in this latitude. The terrain is strange, and the plants, they wither in an instant.
Yeah, it's not looking too good.
I don't want to say this, but this place seems to be cursed. These phenomena make no sense. We have to go back now.
The voice of the young man is more resolute than ever before. Faced with such a bizarre situation, escape is unarguably the most rational choice.
You heard them, madam. What do you say? Things are indeed weird.
No, we are not returning. We have made it through the thunderstorm. What could be more dangerous than that?
Honestly, don't you think she's evil? First of all, she said there was more natural water on the other side of that plain and led us to the poopy water. And she tried to play it off. She tried to play it off like I'm not a baddie. Going like, oh yeah, this water's sus. Ooh, my bad. And now she's trapping us in this fairy circle, weird fog, dry plant scenario. Are you saying this is not suspicious?
Perhaps we are getting close. Like those merchants said, there will be a
So you're too paranoid.
Ask and inquire.
That's also possible.
Mr. Jorian, you also asked me about it. Don't you remember?
I trust her, she's British. Honestly, that's fair. British does add points of trustworthiness. Did you know that if you rearrange the letters in Bessemer, they can spell Arcana? Dun dun dun. You're right! Wait a second.
On the contrary, madame, I remember it clearly. I have also told you my suspicion. It could be an exchange made between the arcanist and nature.
What? Of course not.
Look around you. All these bizarre phenomena. You know I wasn't making things up. You set out to pursue that arcane skill, yet we ended up here.
I don't know what your next plan is, but count me out.
There is no plan. Agitated by this abnormal phenomenon and talk of a possible sacrifice, the young man pushes Bessemer aside and stands with the others at the back of the group. A previous scene of division and opposition repeats itself.
No, I swear on my life. That is not my intention.
Each time she does this hand gesture, it's like she's modeling those gloves, and each time she does it, I want to buy those gloves even more. It's working. It's working. Sell me those gloves.
Madame Besmirch would never do that. The point is, the compass doesn't work here. You will get lost on the way back without me.
There's no doubt this is part of your scheme.
I want that coat. I want that coat too. You're right.
Mr. Jurian already told us about your secret arcane skill. It's our last hope of getting home on this flight.
Mr. Jurian spilled the beans. How dare you? You see, this is why you want to see it in action.
We trust him. That being the case, you must come with us.
No, I came here with Madame Besmirch. I'm not leaving without her.
So loyal. The rat. Yenisei also expresses her intentions clearly, never having been one to be swayed by external forces, unless...
Let's...
play rock, paper, scissors.
It's fine, madam. We can keep going on our own.
Let's go back.
Oh. Unless the person she is supporting lowers her head first. Oh!
It's all right. Though I can't see, I can imagine how shocking it must be to make you so uneasy. When we get back to the pasture land...
I'm sorry, madam. We're not taking you.
What do you mean by that? They keep wanting to leave the ladies alone in a barren wasteland. Each time they want to dump the ladies. What?
I don't think we have enough supplies for everyone to make
Wow.
it back. So certainly someone must be abandoned.
Let's shank him. This isn't barren, there's clearly a river full of poop water. Yenisei takes a step closer until she is completely blocking the depressed Besmer's path.
Then allow me to say no. I
Very
will not
good.
show you the way without Madame Besmirts in the team.
I love her.
No, Yenny. You're going with them.
Oh, she's doing the whole self-sacrifice scenario. Or she's doing this on purpose so they ditch her, so alone she can continue her evil schemes.
But they're leaving you behind.
Looks like your assistant has made her own decision. Sorry, but I never thought it would end up like this.
What do you mean? You've been trying to ditch them this whole time.
Enough with the talking. My apologies, ladies.
What? What are you doing?
Plus, you have trust issues. Not false. They are now facing each other, seeming to have decided to end their dispute through force. They are acutely aware that sacrificing one might save the many. It is a simple matter of arithmetic. Yeah, right. These assholes. Let's kill them.
I can't wait anymore.
We destroy,
Stop me up.
conquer,
Plan
and win.
Candy. Rock, rock, rock! Change the world!
Bonk.
An unconventional choice.
Schmack.
A mice path.
Ow.
Can't
Ow. Can you? I still can't believe they're shooting us.
Relax.
This seems like... This must be illegal.
Plan A. They're just little games.
Wow!
3, 2, 1, down.
The amount of damage that Tooth Fairy's debuff is doing on them.
Victory secured. I should excuse
Very
myself.
nice. Oh. Oh! Oh god! Oh god! This Ken Horst bozo is crazy. Standing upright is a phenomenon exclusive to humans. It is a miracle born of a desire to break free from the earth and move upward towards the sky. The outcome unfolds quite apart from everyone's expectations. 10 out of 10 would write Gideon not like this.
What?
Oh god, and the rock music coming in the back? Oh god, stripped horse? It's naked too? I don't want to see them like this.
I don't understand. What is going on?
This is turning into My Little Pony. Even then, they acknowledge the untimely nature of their dispute. They are left to witness all hope of reconciliation disintegrate before them. Well, I feel like actually it'll be easier to reconcile now that they are horses. Yenisei receives no answer, as the people standing in front of her now have lost their ability to reply. No way! How convenient! All our opposition have turned into horses. Well, that's nice. That wrapped up cleanly. I guess this is the only option, really. Are you expecting horseplay? I'm expecting foul play. As in, you know, the fowls, as in, you know, baby pony horsies. Some may say that Say is the horse whisperer. Hello, little horses. Part 5. Language barrier. A tower built of snow. How come no one has ever mentioned it before? Oh, full. Foul? Something like that. They could be chickens too. Language barrier. Oh god, they're actually, yeah. I can't believe this. How is this possible? You know why it's possible? Besmert. Don't tell me she's not suspicious. I think she activated horse mode on these individuals. Once she saw it was about to go down, she's like, yeah, you can leave me here, but I'm gonna turn you into horses.
No way.
No way. Turning around, she finds that her companion has transformed in an instant from a human on 2 feet to a strange hoofed animal on all 4s. I like how poetic they made it sound with saying, oh, humans are the only thing to walk on 2 feet because they're reaching towards the sky and yeah, all that. Otherwise meaning these people are now they don't deserve their 2 feet wandering prowess. They've fallen beneath the standard for humankind. What about chickens? Chickens walk on 2 feet. You're right. You're right. Does that mean chickens and humans are on the same plane? We're on the same superiority level? I thought she says 2, but then she tried to warn them about the water, but they didn't listen. That's true. But didn't she warn them after they drank it? To make it seem like she was innocent? I don't know. I don't know. But Besmert is also in the dark.
What's this noise? Mr.
You see, she's pretending. When will the Besmert slander stop? When she stops being suspicious. But honestly, I feel a little bad because other expedition team members also were suspecting her, and that's why they want to ditch her alone on this land. So now I feel a little bad. What if it's actually false and she's actually just you know, not doing anything? The only answer she receives is the impatient stirring of the odd toad ungulate as it tramples the grass.
Mr. Jurian.
How does she recognize Mr. Jurian in his horse form? Suspicious, unless she turned him into a horse. No, it's replying.
Strange. I heard animals. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know. He's in French.
Yenisei, I can't
She's
see.
calling out people's
I
names.
need your help.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
she's so
Give me a minute. Looks like they turned into, I don't know, striped horses?
Striped horses, not stripped horses? They are naked right now, Yenny. They're naked.
Sorry, I'm not sure. I've only seen similar animals in books. They look a bit smaller than horses, but taller and bigger than donkeys.
Oh, it's a horse
And
type.
they have yellow stripes on their skin.
They're matching.
Perhaps some local species.
Two horses in France have a French horse
Are you
accent. I'm
certain
sure
they're
they do.
transformed from Mr. Jurian and others, not the livestock of nearby herders.
I mean, we just saw Mr. Jurian and the others sprout into horse form, so I don't think some local horses just trapezed over. And we were like, wow, is that you, Mr. Jurian?
I didn't cast any violent arcane skills on them, nor did you. Besides, I didn't sense
But she doesn't know any of
fluctuations
this.
of arcane
If she
energy.
truly is vision impaired.
I'm sorry, madam. I have no idea.
I think if this wasn't because of us, there must be someone else around.
Us. Does she have arcane powers, though? But she's human.
Stay close to me.
The importance of rallying together and remaining vigilant has already been proven to them. Isn't this so Attack on Titan? You know, they've turned into horse titans, baby little horses, the equivalent of titans, and they're just roaming free in the world now. We don't even try to wrangle them in a safe, secure place to see if we can fix them. Oh! The sound of raptor wings rapidly slicing through the air rushes towards the two travelers and their horses.
It's here.
The
Watch
rumbling
out.
but horses, exactly. The rumbling, but instead they're baby kangaroo-sized horses.
What is it?
They already mentioned she's an arcanist. Say has goldfish come from... it's true.
Some bird of prey. It's fast, judging from the flapping sound of its wings. We must go up front to protect Mr. Jorian
It's
and
the
others.
man.
They might be its target.
It's a bird man.
Oh, yes, the flint. Take out the flint. Kindle the sand rice to drive it away.
Kindle the sand rice? What is that?
No, wait.
But what if we need to eat the rice?
I don't think that's a bird of prey, but the human with wings.
That's even more frightening.
And it's not coming any closer?
It's shy. You know, Featherman does look like an introvert. Oh, the music changed. The girl hesitates upon hearing the sound of music. He's playing music for us? This is like a fairy tale. He's trying to court us. The music has been playing for only a short while when those huge wings stirred the air into a violent storm. It was totally drowned out. It wasn't until it gave up on advancing that the slow flapping of wings was covered up by the music. It's Xiao and Venti together. But the tune of the music is unknown to all present. The music starts from the bird and spreads around like a torrential rain, enveloping the restless brown animals on the ground below. The horses look up in search of the source of this melody, as do the two other listeners. It is a simple and repetitive melody, but more than enough to consume Besmer's full attention. How is he flying and playing music at the same time? Oh. Oh.
Madam, that thing is
a skill. The fierce, steep winds carry off her cries.
What did you say? I can't hear.
Oh, the bandage on her eyes. Oh, wow.
I said that thing looks like a human with wings.
A human? You mean it has the face of a human?
And a body,
Is the music
and armpits.
also coming from it?
Yes!
The music playing winged creature with a human's face. Sounds familiar, don't you think?
An angel? You are not serious.
If she could see these creatures, she would know.
But the angels blow trumpets. That stick it uses to play music. I'm not sure whether it's a wand or some instrument.
It ain't no angel. 𝐒𝐡𝐚 is so pretty, it's true. The girl's voice cannot conceal her doubt. She grabs Besmer, wishing to step back, but remembers not to stray too far from the horses. This conflict between her instinct and reason is revealed in her fragmented words. She tries to understand the current situation, but finds it strangely difficult.
Madam, we...
Calm down, child. Look closer and tell me. What does it look like? What about its wand?
Its wand?
It has a human's head, dressed in grey
And
with
Jian,
black
is he a
wings
good
instead of
character,
arms.
Weathering Waves?
Looks-
Is Jian the
looks
one
like
who
a
does,
huge
who
bird of
looks
prey.
like Sephiroth? Or is he the featured banner character?
While the wand, I don't know how to describe it.
Jan is the green man. Oh, I hear he's very good. Isn't he like Xiao? I know people are gonna hate that. Sephi. The girl hurriedly lifts her head again to confirm and adds a supplementary defense to that which she still cannot clearly express.
But that thing is not even holding it. It's making the sound in mid-air.
Oh.
Sounds like a harpy. If there wasn't a wand.
He's just producing that from his vocal
descriptions
cords?
in the book.
His vocal
Neither the
cords?
color of its feathers nor the environment does.
As they're trying to figure out what's going on, the horses, affecting a brisk piaffe, look up to the source of the sound. It's a bird, it's a man. Oh my god, look at our striped horse companions. I can't believe this. Look how silly they look. It's so weird because they also have stripes. They look like zebras. Which one is Jurian? Which one is Jurian?
Mr. Jurian, they are leaving after that thing.
Stay calm, Yenisei. They must be under its control, but I'm not sure if a harpy can manipulate its subjects from a distance.
He's gonna eat them. Part of his regular diet. Humans turned into horses. Besmer strains to extract something useful from her mind, hoping to find anything that might explain the absurdities before her. In the end, she gains nothing, and the doubt strikes at her hand again like a well-placed hammer.
All right. Let's hope that...
Hope that Harpy doesn't eat horses? Madam, we can't just stand here and hope.
What are we supposed to do? Run and, run after trotting horses and a flying man? I feel like it's over for them.
Nonsense. Hope that this is just a mind-controlling arcane skill, and they're just affected by it. That's right. We must follow that creature and break the spell on them. Now you need to...
Take a break. Besmer grabs Yenisei, while her other hand points firmly upstream towards the herd of horses. Yenisei takes only a moment to understand her intentions and calms down.
All right, I see what you mean. I'll
More
go first.
waterbending?
Please listen carefully to my footsteps and find us as soon as possible.
Oh my gosh, they're splitting up! She's gonna follow the water path. Oh, it's so, oh no. Unfortunately... Oh. They quickly realize the creatures don't need to look back to know what's going on behind it. It merely raises its talon and deftly parries Yenisei's attack. Oh! That is to say, they realize soon enough that its power is far beyond what the two of them had imagined. Well, she is a healer, isn't she?
Hold that!
I don't think she's
What
deft
on earth
enough
do you
in
want?
attacking.
Answer me!
It's busy seducing horses. Perhaps it is because of the disparity in strength that the harpy seems not to feel any need to pay attention. It whirls around in midair. However, Yenisei struggles to see any discernible expression on its human face.
Turn thee back.
Whoa!
Seek what thou desire elsewhere.
Whoa!
What?
It speaketh.
Turn thee back. There is naught to find here.
A healer that slowly kills herself? Is that really her kit?
What is
Oh
this
god.
sound? Speaking or singing? Sounds like a young man. How so?
Young man with such a bassy voice?
Well, at least it's definitely not a harpy.
Perhaps it's talking, but the tone sounds strange. I've never heard any language like this.
Yenisei tries in vain to continue forward, but the giant bird shakes its head in the air, as though issuing a warning.
Thy pursuit will cost thee greatly, and yet little will be thy reward. Tread not one step more.
We just want to meet you, sir! As the wings of the giant bird rise and heave, in addition to the strange instrument, the horses also turn around. Their unhinged companions stand in the way as the music suddenly shifts from a melodious tone to a piercing frenzy. It paints the scene of hopeless conflict. Why does he speak like Arcana? Actually true. Oh, we get Yenny! Why do we have Yenny? Is she a trial character for us? Oh, you can have one helper in this battle. Alright.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the morning.
We go, healer team. Look at these guys! Look at them. I feel like they're trying to look suave and cool, but they just look silly. Look at them. They think they're all that. They think they're serving. Oh god. Oh, Yenny does have attack moves as well as heals. Okay. Let's do boop, boop.
That's the direction. Candy.
Elegance.
Don't resist. Ice blood.
Ooh, that's so pretty. Ah, they're gonna die.
Stop.
They're gonna die before I can use Yenny's ulti. Let's do a little boop boop boop. Let's try the heal. Oh, she only single player heals. Interesting. Let's heal ourselves.
The turbulence arrives. Such rudeness.
But it looked like she healed Tooth Fairy too. What? I don't understand.
That's the direction.
Prepare to be drowned.
I like how she says, prepare to be drowned. As her attack move. That is hardcore. She heals 2 but buffs 1. I see, okay. So we're selecting the buff movement, but she heals 2. Okay. Prepare to be drowned is just crazy. Summons 1 glass of water. Let's see what her ulti does. Mass buff grants a shield with HP to all allies for 2 rounds. Grants immunity to the target for 1 round. Grants 2 additional stacks of flow to self. Ooh.
The flood is coming.
The flood is coming. Very cool.
No worries.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
Ooh!
Thank you for your
She like drops some rocks into the water. Oh, the shield! The shield! The battle music is so good it is. Now we smack him. Boop. 11k ulti.
Victory secured. I should
Very
excuse
nice.
myself.
Hear me out. What if we just figure out which horse is Gideon, take him and call it a day? Do we really have to worry about the rest? I agree. We need to find the French horse. Do we really even need Gideon? No, we just kind of like his style. It's so funny when Tooth Fairy's debuff nukes the enemy. It is. She's too strong. Yenisei can only lift her hands against the encirclement and continue launching her attacks upward. Neighs angrily. Oh, the horses are attacking.
Gentlemen, get out of the way!
Out!
Out! And you! Hey, the flying one! You can talk, right? I don't know your language, but if you are going to eat them,
start calling
better
at them.
think twice. Horse meat has a bad smell.
Ah, true. The bird remains silent. Yenia notices a slender white stick poking out from its feathers. Like a bone, but yet also like a wand.
No! Madam, watch out!
Oh. Why are we being ink splotched right now?
Hostility.
It looked like ink splotchies, but also like letter cereal was attacking us. What was he spelling? The attack indicates that it is in fact a wand. However, the two individuals supposedly subjected to this attack seems unchanged, both physically and mentally. They are exactly as they were before.
Huh?
He was just writing them a little
Don't worry.
message.
I'm fine. It wasn't an attack.
As the two of them begin to explore their uncertainty, the figure flapping its wings in the air speaks once again. This time, though, something is different.
Those whom
Oh,
you
they can
chased
understand
are
him now?
no longer related to you once they walked in here and moistened their throats with the flowing water.
Oh.
They are the jutsu's concern. No more chasing.
What is a GC? I don't understand.
The way she struggled with that, relatable.
No, wait. I understand his words now. What? But what is happening? Am I seeing illusions again? Madam, what about
No, it's not an illusion. I can understand it too.
Give up on the French horse.
Unbelievable. Is he able to speak different languages? Or can he learn from our conversation in no time?
The attack he just made could be his arcane skill. I can sense the fluctuation of his arcane energy. It's wondrous power
Maybe
that
once you
allows
get Jill
people
later
to
then,
communicate.
maybe she will come home to me. Yes, I'll
Speculation
pass
is
along the luck.
unhelpful to your situation. Go back to where you came from.
This time its meaning is clear, but neither these words of advice nor its tone of refusal can shake their resolve. Turning back had never been a consideration before, so of course, they wouldn't consider it now. She's like,
First,
nuh-uh.
you must turn them back. Second, to go back or not is our decision to make, not yours.
That was not my doing.
Yenisei's attempt to understand the true meaning hidden in the giant bird's words. Her mind spins rapidly, and countless questions clamber up, desperate to leap from her tongue.
You stopped here and cast that arcane skill for us to talk, which means you think communication is a available choice between us. You just mentioned the flowing water. Do you mean the river we passed by? And you say these striped horses are Jesus' concern. I need to know where that
I need
place
to know
is
how
because
you're
they are my
supposed to pronounce
teammates.
this. I feel it has like the little accent thingy on it, which makes it even more confusing. Jichi, is that how you're supposed to pronounce this?
Besides, who on earth are you?
What you ask,
Yeah?
I
Oh.
have no answer.
Then what do you know?
The 4 books and 5 classics.
Oh.
Geomancy and feng shui. Xiangwei divination.
Oh. He's a well-read bird.
What are you talking about?
The answers to many questions, naturally.
The doubt in his tone seems to come straight from the bottom of his heart. Nerd bird, nerd bird.
Yenisei, listen to me.
I'm surprised he
You might
didn't
be
mention any
asking the
Shakespeare.
wrong
He only
questions.
mentions the classics from the Eastern part of the literature. What about the Art of
Collect
War?
more
Where's the Art
information
of
or buy
War?
more time. Whatever we are going to do, we can't just let him go.
I like how he was just flapping in front of them the whole time. Just going like, nuh-uh, don't come.
He will take Mr. Yurien and the team away from us.
You see? They only care about Jirien.
But clearly he is reluctant to answer these questions. Perhaps he'd be willing to exchange them for our supplies. He is trying to take them away. Perhaps because they are carrying the supplies he needs.
You mean food or what? Let's,
Stop. There's nothing else for you here. And I need nothing.
Okay.
What I yearn for is beyond even my own grasp.
Oh. Okay. He's too edgy right now.
Wait, good sir.
There he goes with the horsies. The bird turns around and flaps its wings, flying away much faster than before. This time there is no music, yet the odd creatures follow closely in the wake of the wind, raised by the motion of its wings.
You.
He's the horse whisperer. A birdman is a horse whisperer.
Darn! He flew away!
Did I say anything wrong?
She's actually so cute. She's like, did I say something that offended him?
Don't blame yourself, madam. He appeared to be the unpredictable type. Do you still have the strength to walk? We need to hurry up and go after him.
Didn't pass the speed check exactly. If you lose 50-50 is not luck, but server issue. Au revoir. Besmerd grabs Yenisei's arm and quickly chases after the piercing sound of the wind. Dun, dun, dun. So he's saying he doesn't know what he wants, but he can't stop him from getting it? Yeah. He's saying, I don't know what I want, but I'm just gonna head that way. Part 6. The Yellow Sand Road. With burning feet and a chill in our throats, we navigate the same unknown. He does look like an angel here though, doesn't he? With a white cloak. He does look like an angel. The Yellow Sand Road. You and him have the same hood. Oh, are we matching? Do we have synergy? In the battle between two legs, the burdenless horses gallop wildly as the giant bird flies further and further, leaving exhausted Besmer and Yenisei behind.
Madam.
We're so doomed. Their stamina slips away faster than it did before. Their actions become increasingly labored and their steps slow to a plodding halt.
Are we going upstream? If we are, he must be taking his prey back to his nest. Is there a forest there?
He's bringing them to his moving castle.
I'm sorry, madam. I can't think right now.
Breathing ASMR, heartbeat ASMR.
I can't see anything. Only
stars.
Stars.
The girl suddenly realizes that she can no longer pull Besmerd along. With her energy dwindling, the sudden pause only leaves her more flustered.
Huh? Why? Why stop?
She dead.
Huh?
Everyone needs a nap. Is she gonna reveal her evil intentions now?
I hear horses.
Oh.
Right in front of us.
Oh.
And people.
Oh. And not just people. Oh my gosh. What? Is ancient China just an illusion? What is this? What was that? Or are we breaking free from our illusion and seeing the reality right now? What is this?
No, it's not a forest.
Huh? We're now at a city. What is this? They got kidnapped to the glue factory. No!
There are walls and people. I don't understand. Wait, could it be?
too much alcohol. That makes sense. We were getting a little too happy. Heart City walls are made of earth and stone, and a soaring gate tower, the likes of which they have never seen before, encompass the bustling town and the vivid figures within. The gate is opened wide. Pedestrians pass under it, as guards wear silver armor stand at the entrance of the city.
Is it a supply station?
I like how unfazed we are by these sudden changes in environment, these illusions and mirages appearing before us.
Where on earth are we?
Child, please tell me where we are.
𝐒𝐚𝐭 and Jessica are besties. She has a voice line of her. That is so fun. That is so, wait, oh my god. There's horses. She's trying to become a horse whisperer. She's friends with the deer girl. I don't know. I feel like there's some connection there that I can't find.
Anymore. But there are other noises. I'm thinking, is this a settlement?
The girl shakes her head, failing to answer Besmert's question. Having never seen such a place before, she is naturally apprehensive of all that stands before her.
No. At least it doesn't look like one. Not like any towns or villages we've seen. I think I'm seeing another illusion. I see a desert, some plants, and a wooden pavilion on the yellow walls. The roof of the pavilion looks like bird wings, and the people down the walls are quite different from us.
The game should really add character interactions when used together. That would be fun, like if you put the same characters in a party.
Walls and people, right? Only a city has walls around it. I also hear those noises. It's not an illusion.
Not an illusion. What do you mean? You also heard the tumbleweeds earlier. And the poop water. Are none of these illusions? There's no way.
No, you don't understand. Those yellow walls and the gates don't look real at all. I've never seen any buildings like this. A pavilion on the stone walls with 4 pointy tips around the roof? They seem to be flying in mid-air.
It's just China.
Perhaps it's just a foreign architectural style.
Besides, we couldn't have gone far enough to reach a city. Unless it's a fake one. We must not go there, Ashley.
She's saying she's never been to China, yeah.
We lost track of the giant bird and the others long before we heard the noises of this city. The last thing I can recall is that the flapping of the
So are you saying arcanists create illusions, or they're having a heat stroke? The girl tightly clasps Besmer's sleeve, realizing that things are sliding in a direction beyond her control.
The city wall before you is
But it's true, who is creating all these illusions though? The fairy circle, the water issue. There's no way these are naturally occurring phenomena. Besmert quietly turns her face towards Yenisei, even though the girl knows her eyes are covered by fabric and are unable to see a thing. This gesture still possesses the power of a gaze, a kind of soothing, stable, but at the same time questioning power.
Madam, you are doing it again. You never listen to me.
Oh,
child, we are standing in the right place. Behind these walls, our teammates might be suffering due to my misjudgment.
Yeah. Yenisei pauses a brief moment before she makes up her mind.
The gate is open. I can see the people in the city. But there are guards patrolling around. They are holding some spear-like weapons, and the one in the front looks quite different from us. I don't think they understand our language, even if we ask them to let us in. Remember those herders? Almost impossible to communicate with them without an interpreter.
Hope our travel documents can get us through that gate.
We've arrived. I like how Yenny rolls the R, yeah. Part 7. The Guests from Afar. May you, the esteemed guests, feel right at home. This reminds me of Assassin's Creed, when I have to sneak into new cities, but instead we're just being welcomed in. How nice and friendly of them. According to Yannisei's description, the peculiar-looking city defenders are all clad in silver armor and bear sharp weapons in their hands. It sounds like a scene from the medieval era. Having passed every barrier smoothly all the way from 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, they think the garrison here is also a piece of cake. But as it becomes clear, they are wrong to underestimate them. Even though both sides miraculously understand each other's words, the passes here are still well guarded. You know what? Birdman did us a solid, giving us the power to commune with others from different cultures. The language barriers broken. Birdman, MVP.
Please
He's the
show me
real
your
one.
pass.
You have all our
I
documents.
need him to help me so I can travel the world without issues. Bro gave us Duolingo Plus. Exactly.
This is not a pass.
Sir, you have the documents. Please, take a closer look at them.
I need him to cast
not
his
a
arcane
sir.
abilities on me. Not a sir.
Please show me the right pass, which shows where you come from and where you're going.
Can I
wouldn't have been here if I knew
write
the
that
answers.
down myself?
No pass, no entry.
Come on, man. What about if you see this? Gives him $5. The problem seems to lie in both parties failing in the art of effective communication. But we have Duolingo Plus! This bickering back and forth over useless technical pitfalls undoubtedly wastes everyone's time.
I think it has been clearly stated
They
on our
don't accept
documents.
American currency? No! Can I pay extra for the exchange rate? Will that solve the issue?
The documents were issued by the association. They worked in all the borders in the north. What makes
We
the
aren't in the
difference
north
here?
anymore.
It's not verified. I don't know which pass let you pass with this pass, let alone the writing and the seal on
Pass,
it
pass,
cannot be
pass,
recognized.
pass, pass, pass.
If I let you in, it would be my negligence.
He's just a responsible employee worker.
Can
I
we talk
respect
to
it.
someone else? You don't understand.
Let
what
me
we are
speak
talking
to the
about.
manager.
I understand every word you say.
Very well. If you do, friend, this is what happened.
My exploration team turned into horses, and now we're lost. We have no water. Water!
Our teammates were transferred.
Oh my god,
into
she's
the
actually
boxes
saying
and
it.
taken away by a winged man. We think they might have been brought here.
I don't know
so
if this
we
is the
need to
right
get into
play.
the city to find them. This is urgent. I hope you can understand.
I've been on duty for over 6 hours. There was no such thing as a winged man.
Was there just a man, but he was wearing a very large cloak that could possibly hide wings underneath them, though?
You can't fool me with your stupid story. I've seen too many of these little tricks.
Ah,
The rule is, no pass, no entry.
solid rule. He's thinking, arrogant Karen's again, he really is. He's like, what's with these foreigners? The defender in silver armor looks like a wall of iron from whichever angle he's seen. Yannisei looks up and sees the wooden eaves above the masonry, rising straight into the sky to cast a shadow over the ground. She remembers the giant bird and suddenly wishes she too had wings.
Fine. This man understands our language, but he won't buy it.
Yenny?
We're gonna do the sneak? The vent? You shall not pass. Missed opportunity, you're right. And the drums coming in. Unfortunately, she doesn't have wings, and so she must find some other way to deal with their predicament.
Then I will see if we can make it in without this pest.
Trying to break in?
I was wondering about that. I was like, she's saying this right in front of him, and we've established he understands.
We are not given any choices, sir.
Oh God.
Wait,
we're breaking into a country. An armed city. This is not the play. We're gonna get deported.
Nothing unexpected. For now.
Oh my gosh! The one up front has a stash. He's obviously the most powerful. Iron Lock. 𝐒𝐚𝐭. Solemn State Guard. Stone Lion. 𝐒𝐸𝐿𝐢. I like how two of them have names and this guy is just Gate Guard. Solemn Gate Guard. Meanwhile, we have 𝐒𝐴𝐚 and 𝐒𝐸𝐿𝐢. I like the one with the stash. 𝐒𝐴𝐚.
Relax. They're just start me up.
Please, don't resist.
Boop, rock, boop. Change the world. Lights.
Boop. Oh God, they're dead. How did our apple do so much work? Let's try that again.
They're just little games. Plan A.
He doesn't need a name, the gate defines him. Not everyone in the trio can be important enough for a name. No! That's so sad. Okay, he can try an attack. Oh, okay. They finally had the opportunity to attack. They finally had the opportunity to attack, and he throws a taunt at us.
No.
Okay.
Stop, they're just little games.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Boop. Nice.
Hip hip, hooray!
Hooray! Emptying the glass bottles one by one, Yannisei's weapons are quickly depleted. Across from them, the dry iron wall, the poor guard, has become a wet iron wall. Poor guy, no! Casey, sorry I was late, no worries. Welcome in. They're gonna summon the whole army. The guards on the wall above the city gates respond in a quick and rhythmic step. Below, those within the city gates scuff the stand as the gate's heavy cables are twisted in reply, held tightly in expectant hands, waiting their next command.
They are closing the gate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is bad.
I mean, it's a gate. We're intruders.
Have to get in. Or how are we going to get them back? We
We're
can't
not.
just
They're
leave
not
them
here.
here.
I mean, I feel like more than asking about the winged man who could have flown above the gate undetected, we should have asked about the horses.
Neither can I just turn away from the clues to the 𝐿𝐴𝐻 Festival and the mysterious Eastern arcane power.
You know what? If this is actually just Verdon's mom, then Verdon's mom does not have her life together.
Sarah,
She's a disaster woman. The guard said he didn't see anything like what we described. I thought we mostly pinpointed the featherman. We can't just leave them here. Actually, we can. Most of them are mean. Vesmert rushes forward, attempting to pull back the guards and city gate with all her might. Oh, we did mention the men transforming into horses, though. That's true. But her lack of sight impedes her, unable to detect the hidden dangers on the uneven, packed sand road. A loose stone is enough to trip her. Oh, and despite the demands of the moment, it takes her time to get back up again.
Don't get any closer.
Madam,
He's showing us the hand. She anxiously helps Besmer to her feet, with her other hand tightly gripping an empty glass bottle. You know what we did wrong? Trying to fight armed guards. They've had countless unpredictable mishaps along the way, enough to write an adventure story few would believe, and experience more than enough to exhaust the will of any explorer. Perhaps simply allowing the city gates to close is a safer and more appropriate approach. Seems
Maybe
about
we should
right.
just give up, madam. I'm even thinking if all these things we've been through are just illusions. The unusual terrains, the teammates turned into striped horses, and now this nonsense.
Yeah, I think we need a
I
nap.
won't let you go in there and risk your life.
I feel like we should try some covert way to climb up the wall. Though I'm sure at the top of the wall there are also guards. Besmert cannot see her companion's expression, but can hear the hesitation in her voice. It proves enough to add to her struggle to get up again.
No. On the contrary, child.
Child.
The unknown people. The uncharted city. We are very close to what we've been chasing. We were born to run after these exciting and amazing things.
Okay.
You're also looking for an answer from Ask and Acquire, right?
I don't know if I really like
have
this
no idea
ask
how
and
Mr.
acquire sort
Julian
of
and the
situation
others are
anymore.
There is more to consider other than our own safety.
Uh-huh.
Well said. Speaking of which, the city is much safer than the wild. You have my word.
Fun fact, Casey likes to show Yanase and Jir. They could look cute together.
As for me, I am the
A wise
lead
sage.
of the biggest merchants hub in this city. You can address me by my title.
Li Zheng, a low-ranking government official responsible for taxation and household registrations. The tax man is here, the most powerful of all. Oh my.
Li Zheng?
He sounds like a decent gentleman.
Li Zheng, they are the intruders.
Li Zheng.
Noted. The situation is under control. No need to close the gate. The ladies look like foreign merchants. Their business is within my purview.
Foreign merchants, but we have no goods.
Besides, it's holiday time.
Oh.
They could be here for the celebration.
Yeah.
Don't be so harsh
We
on
want a
them.
party.
Understood.
The guard holds his hand in front of him and makes a gesture that Yanase cannot understand before retreating to one side. A glimmer of expectation is reignited in the hearts of Yanase and Besmert, as if their misfortune might have at last dissipated.
If I am correct,
They sell head
you
pads
have
at the
lost your
doorbell.
pass, right?
I want this guy to be a playable character.
We do have a pass, but it seems it doesn't.
They forgot we killed 6 guards. They're just napping. They're fine.
Well, just an understandable mistake for people from afar.
So true. Us foreigners were just so silly.
However, either for business or the 𝐒𝐴𝐤 festival, it is troublesome without a proper pass.
He's gonna give us one? There's no way.
𝐒𝐤 Festival? Is it taking place now?
That's what I said. I thought that is why you're here in Pay City.
His side eye at us was insane just there.
Yes. We were told of it, but we've never been to one. We are not sure. We all heard of the legend about it.
So is the festival sung as a nursery rhyme in your tribe?
Tribe? We are not tribal people. We come from the north.
They're gonna think we're barbarians.
Northerners? Oh, I mistook you for the descendants of the Wu Sun from the westward.
That's just a bit too up to date, perhaps.
It is said that they have migrated outside the Qiuloman mountain.
Ooh.
No one has ever met them until
Their
now.
hands close the gate. As we were
also have a
saying
unique
that, you
style.
know, Mulan started
I
playing in
should
my head.
apologize for my mistake. What's more, this lady by your side has red hair, green eyes, and fair complexion.
And then an arrow
Features
just
match
shoots
the
through the air
records in
into her
history
heart.
books.
History books. Mr. 𝐒𝐿𝐥𝐬, in your history books, do you have...
Like I said, you may just call me 𝐒𝐿𝐥𝐬. The book says, Wu Sun, one of the tribes in the western regions, has the most unusual appearance. The present foreigners are their descendants with features of green eyes, red hair, and the looks of macaque monkeys.
We look like monkeys. They wrote in their books that we look like monkeys.
Monkeys?
Can't say they're wrong.
Maybe we can't believe every word in the book. No matter.
No,
Where were
it's
we
true.
just now? Was it?
We all monkey.
𝐿𝐴 Festival. We are here for the festival.
Oh, right. Exactly.
The old man in front of her seems to be full of interest, and with his hands clasped, he resumes his topic.
The Pei City is famous for its grand celebration and joyful spirit during the festival. It attracts countless travelers from far away every year. I could only imagine how hard it was for you to arrive here. Well done.
Thank you, thank you. Just a few companions
However,
were lost on the
Forgive
way.
me for being offensive. It seems you have lost sight in both eyes.
Yes. Would that be a problem?
Under this city's caring policy, you have the privilege of traveling without a pass. The gate guard is new here. I sincerely apologize
Wow.
for this offense.
Say is blind too. So I get free entry. He bows slightly, implying a subtle apology, and leads the two towards the city proper. Oh,
Come,
that's
Follow me.
nice.
It is not safe to stay outside of the city.
I wonder if this was a true policy in some cities in ancient China.
There have been many missing persons cases recently. We intensified the patrol. In case someone
It's
is
like
blocked
instead
out of
of
their city and goes
giving
missing.
accessibility. I guess this is their equivalent to accessibility. Accessibility. As in, you can just enter.
Missing persons cases.
Disability access, exactly. Damn, being handicapped has benefits in some parts. Between further topics of conversation, the two follow 𝐒𝐿𝐥𝐬's guidance and at last pass through the city's gate. How long will you stream? I want to meet Ju. Is she coming up soon? I think so. We finally made it through. Part 8. Questions and answers. Following a string of genuine exchanges, it becomes evident that honesty is essential. Q&A time! That would be surprisingly based for an ancient culture, yeah. But also in ancient cultures, they respect the elderly and things like that too, so I feel like it's possible that they would have a policy like that. 𝐒𝐿𝐥𝐬 leads the two of them up the city wall to a connected inner chamber. Look how nice it looks! It's so nice! It's so zen! I feel like from this patch, I'm just thinking about redecorating all the time. How long will you stream? Just curious, maybe for another half hour or so? Since we started a bit late today too. Yenisei cannot shake the notion that her next step will land on thin air until they at last enter the room and she can let go. From the city gate to the room, the scenery is completely different from outside the city. Though it's a short distance, she is very impressed. I might buy this patch's wilderness set. Yeah, I feel like it would look
Have
really
a seat.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Here, madam.
I don't feel any chairs around me.
We sit on
How
our
am I
bottoms
going
on the
to-
floor.
It seems the people here sit on their heels.
Oh.
Here, cushion.
Oh, damn. That's true. I don't know how they did this in ancient times. Like, this must have been so terrible for the knees of the people. Also, don't they also had quite a few elderlies in the population. Like, how are their knees okay?
Just make yourself comfortable.
I would die doing that all the time. I have terrible knees. Exactly. Or is this actually good for your knees? Like, it trains your knees to become stronger, and that's how they were able to do that even at old age. I don't know. Ankles are for wusses. Neil. Maybe the booba cushion. Oh, honestly, could work. No, it's actually really bad for them. Maybe they become more flexible. Yeah, I really wonder, how did they do this all this time?
You ladies look better now. What were you going to ask?
There are many fears and doubts in the hearts of the beg expression. However, the first to break the silence is nothing more than an odd query.
Your walls, won't they collapse?
Huh?
Hmm? Why do you think that?
Well, I've gotta head out. See you around, boss. Thank you for coming by, Camo.
Because they seem to be made of only earth and stone. I don't think these materials can stand the weathering. Not to mention the wooden pavilion on the walls.
You silly foreigner.
You draw the conclusion only by its appearance. In fact, the stakes are deeply driven into the ground and stand firmly. No need to worry about the peeling bricks and clay.
Yes, silly.
The city's longevity. So how old is this city?
As I recall, hundreds of years. Its annuals take up most of the library. Each volume records a decade. Considering the large quantity, hundreds may not be the best quantifier. There are many historical sites in the city.
Wow, yeah, and you've been here for 5 minutes and you're already criticizing the architecture, right? They're like, wow, this city looks like it could crumble tomorrow, today even.
Miss Pierre.
Remember China, these guys know how to build, yeah. And aren't they one of the creators of paper as well? They have a lot of paper, a lot of history. Between his words, 𝐒𝐡𝐚 instinctively casts an apologetic glance in Besmert's direction. Though she cannot see, she seems to feel something and turns her head towards his voice.
That's all right. People often mistake me for having good eyesight because I walk around freely like others.
The silver lining is, we have a caring policy in this regard. We're here to help whether you need assistance
𝐒𝐡𝐚
or
is
not.
acting like say now? You mean, because I am so wise?
You keep talking about my eyesight. May I ask why?
Are you pulling today? I will be.
The
I will
government
be.
is obliged to provide help to people with severe impairments, including those who have lost their sights in both eyes. Isn't it the same with
Wow,
the
they have much better healthcare in ancient China than for us northerners.
Oh, if my question is offensive.
She's like, wow. 𝐒𝐡𝐚 is like, wow, I'm never gonna move to these northern areas.
No, that's fine.
They kinda suck.
More than fine, actually. In the north, I have to do more to be treated like an ordinary person.
I see. I've heard that people at the north idolize the strong and pay little attention to the weak. Little did I know the disabled enjoy no privilege.
It's true, actually.
But now you're here with us in Pei City. Please rest at ease. Moreover, you speak fluent Hanese.
I feel
I'm
like
sure
it's
your
true.
stay here will go
In
swimmingly.
the olden days in China, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like among the scholarly ranks, they talk a lot about equality and human rights and things like that.
You mean we are speaking the Hanese right now?
Hanese. There are some different dialects in China as well. It's such a big place. Yansei feels her hand being pressed lightly by Besmert's own.
Are you not? It's interesting
Culture
you
equals
ask.
based. Your
According
culture
to the
equals
records
not
of the
so
hub,
based. He
most of
says
the
it very
foreign merchants
politely.
with fluent Hanese have lived a long time in the Central Plains.
Ancient China is such a good setting. It makes Wua feel so amazing.
While you're obviously not one of them, Neither have you paid frequent visits here. Otherwise, you wouldn't have forgotten a proper pass.
God, I wish Chinese were real. If only this was real. Hanese is such a weird name. Don't they just mean like Han, the Han Chinese dialect, which is the main dialect currently? This somewhat insightful witticism surprises Besmer.
You're a man of sharp wit, I have to say.
You mean Mandarin? That's what I'm thinking, isn't it? Is Han Chinese just Mandarin? Han is pretty much Mandarin.
Back where we are from, merchants come and go, including those who speak your tongue. We've dealt with them a lot throughout
Mandarin,
the years.
and then the second most used is Cantonese. It's mostly okay.
If it weren't
Mandarin.
for their advice, we wouldn't have made it this far on our first journey as a new caravan.
It is surprising how many people speak Cantonese as well in China, though. There's like Guangzhou, isn't it? That they speak Cantonese, and then in Hong Kong as well.
I see. Foreign merchants are well informed and welcomed by the citizens in Pei City. Oh, there are other foreign merchants in the hub. If you have no place to stay, the caravanserai there might be a good choice.
He's such a good host. They speak Cantonese in the Wayne's movie. I see. Cantonese is more South China. Mandarin, As he speaks, Li Zheng takes out a sheet of paper from a large stack.
Take this with you. It is the pass to verify your identities. You can enjoy your stay here with it, or you might end up being expelled.
Thank you. Then how are we going to...
Please, show me the document you have now.
He's gonna put his stamp on there and go like, okay, they're
Let
legit
me
now.
Just...
I have them. I always have them with me, madam.
Oh, thank you. You are reliable as always, child.
They hand over a document in a brown paper envelope.
Thank you. I will take a look. Hold on a second.
Stamps document? That means we're married now? Honestly, it's possible. He's just like squinting at this. What kind of language is this? On this document, besides a drawn red seal that roughly illustrates its purpose, the remaining descriptive handwriting looks like scrawled symbols, with the beginnings and ends of sentences connected hastily without leaving any gaps. The embarrassment between reader and writer grows like a bubble waiting to pop. Uh-oh.
Looks like it's written in Turkish.
Ooh.
Is it Turkish?
What? No, it...
Besmer makes a move before Yenisei finishes speaking. She pats the girl's back and gestures for her to allow her to explain. She's like, let me do this. Let me do this. I got this. Despite her doubts, the girl habitually follows her lead.
Yes, a variation of it. This is the written language in the north. Yenny, this is the written language in your hometown, also known as Yeniseic.
What is she saying? Whenever she says, let me cook, it's a disaster. Now this guy who works in the government is gonna tell his colleagues about Yeniseic. Oh god. What is the far leap between Yeniseic and Russian? Could have just said the truth.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Oh god.
My apologies. I should have known that our language is a rare kind in the Central Plains.
Uh-huh.
I understand. It's all right, but I'm afraid you have to write it down yourself, including where you came from.
Uh-huh.
Please take this file as a reference.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I'll do it.
Ferdinand's mom isn't very good at fibbing. She could have named it literally anything else. She's a disaster.
Sorry, but I don't think I can read it.
Oh god. They're all disasters.
Oh, my mistake.
She's like, he's like, wow, you're so good at speaking
communication. But the servant is not here today.
Uh-oh.
All right. You can tell me and I'll write it down. Like this one. What did you come to the city for?
For business.
Not like a Matilda disaster. Yeah, she's not a lesbian disaster. She's just pure disaster.
How many of you are there in the team?
7, including us.
Not quite true, Miss Murty. The rest are all horses now. Yes.
Were?
Explain
Where
about
are
the
they
horses.
now?
This is also what we are trying to find out. On our way here, they were
He'll be like,
transformed
oh,
into horses and
horses!
taken away
Very
by a
good
giant
value
bird.
to have horses around here.
Transform into horses? Then how come you didn't get transformed?
I like how he's taking this from a scholarly perspective. He's like, interesting problem you have here.
We have no idea. Perhaps because Madame Besmertz and I are arcanists, while the others are humans.
What do you mean? Does the giant bird only attack humans? Then how does he identify them?
Good questions.
There's no huge difference between humans and arcanists, after all.
Does ancient China actually not have racism? No classism, no racism? What beautiful world are we in?
No huge difference.
That was a long time ago, yes. Yeah, I think it's true that in ancient China, like the scholarly population was really about helping the people, the regular folk. I don't know how much they realize that task, but as if saying a diamond was no different from a clump of soil. Wow. Wow. No huge difference. This is an answer they had never considered before. Or rather, it was a premise that seemed so distant to their own views that it defied being considered. As if saying a diamond was no different from a clump of soil. Which is the diamond and which is the soil?
No, not at all. Let's go back to the difference between humans and arcanists later. My guess is
no. Don't spread the don't spread the racism, please.
We found a river when crossing the steppe.
So
Our
you
teammates
see,
were too thirsty
humans
and drank
are
the
better
water
at
in haste.
XYZ.
Then we realized something was wrong.
Yes, it came from the northwest. Not the big one, but quite clean.
That might be the main river of Pei City, called Pei Lin River. But it's been shrinking these past years. Also, there are no cases of people drinking it and turning into horses. What were the features?
He has black or brown wings, red tail feathers, and a man's face.
Also,
oh no! Is this where the drawing comes in? Oh god.
A giant bird with a man's face. A featherman. Did he play a
featherman.
musical
Hello,
instrument?
John. Welcome in.
He played a stick-like
Oh, that's just the
instrument.
local performer.
His music could lead the
at
horses
the
to where he
wine
went.
house. He does dances for us.
Was there a
Feathers quite
bone-like
beautiful.
one with him?
Could be, but I'm not sure. He was so far away from us.
I have a rough idea now.
Okay.
If that's what I think it is, even though he is not a 𝐒𝐚𝐭, I have to say...
He seems to be overcome with regret. Besmer demurely adjusts her kneeling position, keenly sensing a new development.
Sounds like something happened when you last met.
The giant bird, or the featherman as we say, was considered a 𝐒𝐚𝐭 by some citizens. It is because he looks like the legendary 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭.
What is this 𝐒𝐟? Is it some kind of guardian?
Not exactly. In most cases, 𝐒𝐚𝐭 is just Yao, but in a good way. They are benevolent, using their power to help
I think I've
people
heard about the
and
Yao
bless
before.
the area. Before your report, there was someone else witnessing a featherman with a bone wand. He once brought some animals to the jutsu and claimed they were transformed from humans.
Oh, 2 horses, perhaps?
This is exactly what happened to our teammates.
If these 2 are the same featherman, then he is very likely involved in these missing persons cases.
Oh, the cases you mentioned. I see.
Too bad that witness couldn't remember anything. Even the slightest feature.
Okay.
For us to draw a picture.
What kind of
Since
witness
no one
is
could
this
provide
then?
other evidence.
Did they even
Her
actually
word
truly
was
see anything?
considered nonsense. The Fatsao thought she was possessed and suggested she take a break in her hometown during the holiday.
I like how they thought she was possessed and just told her to go on a vacation.
We want to pay her a visit.
It's like,
Will she come
relax. You were just possessed. Have a vacation. 𝐿i waves his hand. There is little value to be gleaned from such a faulty clue.
I'm afraid not. She worked as a Julie in the jutsu. It's not a crucial position, but clearly not suitable for a possessed person. There's someone filling in for her now.
She lost her job, got sent on quote-unquote vacation. She's jobless now. She got fired. She's gonna be vacationing forever at her home. Yanase grips the fabric on her knees. She is as persistent as a soldier when executing orders, and this time is no different.
What if I can offer a drawing of the
Oh
featherman?
no! Did Yanase draw him? Oh god.
I couldn't see the details, but I remember his outline and
Oh,
the color of his
no.
wings. Besides, I have experience in making sketches
You
and
won,
maps.
hello.
I can totally make a drawing of him.
Sketch? Map? But we can only attach your drawing to the wanted poster for the moment. We can't put him in prison without solid evidence.
Oh god.
Everything is yet to be confirmed by the court.
How are you today? I'm doing good.
But a
Hope
drawing
you're
is better
too.
than nothing. Please give it a try.
Who is better at drawing, Yanase
Here's
or
the brush and the
Say?
ink. Help yourself.
Good question. Good question. Please place your votes now. There is a correct answer. Yanase approaches the table and picks up the brush that was used to write just moments ago.
This is the same long pen you just used?
That's right.
And this is the ink? But it won't adhere to the pen.
To get the liquid ink, you need to rub the ink stick on the inkstone first.
Teach
It's
them.
fine.
Teach
rub it
them
for you.
about ink.
You can focus on the draw.
The old man rolls up his sleeve and deftly grinds out some ink for Yanase to dip the brush in. Oh, he's such a good guy. Remember Say's drawing about. It was spectacular. I never was able to use inking pens. They are difficult. And the girl does not hesitate to write.
Huh? The lines it draws are really heavy.
Is she using a brush? I feel like in ancient China, they're using like ground ink and brushes.
And do we only have the black ink?
He's like, what the heck? You're demanding...
There are different colors.
May I have the red one?
Oh god.
Please hold on. I will get it for you.
This whole time he's like, foreigners. Foreigners. I need to be hospitable. She's using one of those calligraphy brushes. That's what I was thinking too. 𝐿i is having a day alright. He really is. Part 9. Chaos on Streets. Is that our girl over there? And what does she have along with her? Wait, Yanase has an ulti with horses in them. Is she involved in the striped horse situation? The horses in her ulti aren't striped, but I don't know. Restrain the Restrain what? Definitely I just got here. Then you just agreed to lick the toes of 3 other interns. Congratulations, Aruma!
This is great. With your drawing, we can
I always
issue
agree. Oh,
wanted
you're doubling
posters
down
to
on it.
Find the featherman.
Go forth. It's a part of the regular maintenance of our tote collection, don't you know? We do have to maintain tow as well. We aren't irresponsible folks.
You stay silent. Any questions or concerns?
You mentioned the former employee of the 𝐒𝐸, or should I call her the
I like how Aruma said, I'll take volunteers, and then everyone went silent.
You said she had seen the featherman and the animal.
I volunteer out
he will
of
come again
scientific
today.
curiosity.
If he shows
Very
up
good,
with our
very
horse
good. It's been a
teammates.
while since the past toe cleaning services were handed out, so I hope you enjoy the experience. My toes still need to grow back. Well, wait another 4 months.
That is to say, the featherman she saw is the same person you met.
It's true, it's your only chance. For now. It's like going to the dentist. The toe cleaning also happens between every 9 to 12 months. The old man follows his train of thought to his destination, frowns and ponders, before taking the brush from its holder yet again. He neatly spreads out a new piece of paper, rubs an ink stick on a slab, and begins to write with a calm and swift hand.
In this case, a visit to the Jutsu might be a good choice for you. I will write a letter for you. Please take it to the Jutsu.
You're
Show
gonna have
it
to gnaw through my
𝐒𝐸𝐚𝐥𝐬,
shoe first.
the current Chu Li.
Go forth, Aruma.
If the featherman
Use
has
those
been there,
chompers.
you can take over the animals he
Prepare
brought
your
to her.
saliva.
Even if he hasn't, you can still proceed with the letter.
The #1 cleaning
Since
utensil.
𝐒𝐸𝐚𝐥𝐬 is a very warm-hearted, she should be in the Jutsu right now. You can find her there.
My training is finally going to come handy, yes. Your time at the academy will not be forgone.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Camilla. With this glimmer of hope, the turbulent emotions of these 2 strangers in a strange land find themselves anchored, temporarily at least. I'm emotionally prepared, but are you physically prepared? Wiggle them toes! After receiving their pass, they are finally permitted into the city. Colorful silks hanging between pointed eaves, people bustling around, taking no notice of an extraordinary beauty around them. Oh, are they talking about me? Or are they talking about Brian's toes? On both sides of the street, there is a silver or copper charcoal pot in front of every house, crackling subtly and bringing spots of warmth to the cold day. For a second, I thought they were pea pots.
We should go, Yemi.
I'm scared what happened, don't worry. Just be ready. They walked in the direction. The peddlers and street performers lay a steady claim to their spaces, forming eddies in the stream of pedestrians that flow toward the center of the main boulevard. The more people flow towards that intersection, the more crowded it becomes, until it becomes a slow-moving throng, impeding anyone wishing to move through it.
This is going to take forever if we have to follow the crowd. Madam, do you think we can take the gaps between the houses?
Oh.
Or find a shortcut? That'd be even better.
Oh, hello there. Insisting on politeness in a crowded space like this can often lead to such accidents.
Careful. What's wrong?
Oh my god, she's rizzing.
Sorry, we were in a hurry. Are you alright?
They're rizzing!
Oh, no problem. Don't worry about the bumping. Oh, aren't you the foreigners?
Eyeless rizzing.
Here in the city. It's holiday time. It's fine to stumble into people. But what's with the rush? Where are you going?
We're going to the 𝐒𝐸𝐚𝐥𝐬.
Oh, but the way there is crowded with visitors. Maybe you can take the other road.
Hmm? The gaudily dressed woman frowns. How rude! Clearly pondering how to describe it, but it just as soon distracted by a commotion. A group of strange black creatures appear from somewhere nearby, dragging their long tails before soaring into the air.
Huh? Oh no, they're Julius.
Oh?
What are they doing in the street during the daytime?
They're here.
Juliet? What's
They're
that?
here.
Some kind of critter?
Oh no, hell nah. Hell nah, they look like the birds from the island. Squeak, coo, squeak. Oh, hell nah. They jump down from eaves, flapping their sticky little wings, and violently raising a wave of flying dust accompanied by strangely fragrant drops of water? Is that their pee? I feel like this whole stream I've been talking about pee and poo water.
Oh, an extraordinary smell. Like liquor.
Oh. We're having KFC tonight. Say he's swearing so much, am I? I'm just talking about pee and poo. The travelers on the street run away, harangued by the creatures flapping their wings at them everywhere they
Why
turn.
are they here? Oh, I smell liquor. A lot of liquor.
Oh.
Who broke the liquor jar and attracted them here?
People. Julia in the street during daytime.
Those
is a
are
sign of
swears,
auspiciousness.
friends. My innocent ears. I'm sorry. I protect your innocent ears, please.
It's coming our way.
You
Watch
young
out,
lads
madam.
and maidens. It seems as though the ringleader's movements are even more exaggerated than the others, perhaps realizing that it is being underestimated. Say, how could you? Who broke open the booze? Yum, 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 yum. I like how there's like these guard-looking people walking their dogs. Let's fight.
Go, go, go! Nothing unexpected. For now.
Oh, it's these chickens! The fat chickens. How did they get here?
They're just little games.
It's time to eat. Boop.
Woohoo! Release!
Boop. Oh god, they are going. There's more! Who ordered more?
Relax,
With the food.
Start me up!
Thank you for your cooperation.
Boop.
3, 2, 1, down. Left hands up. Now right hands up.
What are they stuffed with, do you think? What flavor are they? What seasoning do we have on this
They're
chicken?
just little games. Start me up. Planting. Lights.
Booze! That makes
Left
sense.
hands up. Now right hands up.
Very
They are
nice.
much naughtier than the Foundation's kids.
Naughty, naughty. Coo, squeak, squeak. That's right. Keep squeaking. The Julia's ambition to dominate the street is ended by the sudden intrusion of rampaging livestock that burst into the scene. The melee of beasts, pedestrians, and flyers soon becomes so entirely chaotic that no one present seems to have any grasp of what is happening beyond the end of their nose. Oh!
Sorry.
I think she's here.
You guys, come back.
Oh!
Bad boys and girls.
Bad boys and girls?
What's going on? All this shouting and running about.
Is it
Smell
a-
liquor and dust? What happened?
You know, I think she was also
Kind of
attracted by the
local animal
liquor.
named Juliet popped up in the street. Maybe they're arcane creatures? I don't know. I've never seen one in books. The liquor smell probably comes from them. And I think a herd of livestock rushed out of the fence over there. but I can't.
She has like
sit here.
livestock. This is so Mulan.
Sorry, madam, we are not supposed to stop here.
Ignoring the chaos around them, the two travelers decide to leave before even more commotion starts. This bizarre scene of animals, critters, and people leaping every which way and everywhere was never part of their plan.
We are already having enough trouble with the 竹叶. Pull out how these festive animals now.
Oh no. It seems life has seen fit to frustrate their plans yet again.
Wait. 九娘子?
Ah! 𝐒𝐚𝐥𝐬? The familiar name hums in Yenisei's mind.
九娘子, aren't you supposed to be in the 直词 during work hours? What are you?
Oh, she's here.
No time for explaining.
She already looks like a disaster.
They're escaping.
Was she on Animal Patrol?
And I'm losing them.
This is like when you're trying to dog walk a giant
Jiangxi?
doggos.
That's the one Li Zheng told us to talk to, isn't it?
Yes. The girl named 𝐒𝐚𝐥𝐬 tries to sound as relaxed as possible in reply, but the scene before her is one obviously rapidly spiraling. A panic sweat drips down her forehead. If she lets go now, these wild creatures will wreak havoc on the market street and everyone on it.
Madam,
Was she drinking on the job? Yenisei's instincts tell her to step forward. She looks toward 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭, still out of sight in the distance. Besmert can feel her gaze and nods gently.
I will wait here.
Look at these frying turkeys, man. Two of the horses suddenly bolt forward, as if testing the strength of the people behind him. The art is gorgeous. She looks great.
Please, guys, I can't hold on anymore.
The girl in the center of the crowd strains to keep her eyes fixed on the horde of animals, more than outmatching her strength. Her obviously waning control does nothing to contain the chaos. All she can do is twist the hemp rope tightly in her hand, winding it one hoop after another, until it's so tight that rough edge rope cuts into her hand.
Let me help.
Pull, everyone, pull!
Oh yeah, I'll help too. I wonder how these animals got out.
What's with the epic battle, PGM? This is a catastrophe. We need all hands on deck. It is at this moment that finally, heeding the call to come to their senses, the crowd begins to rush forward to assist.
Thank you.
Go, go, ladies!
Everyone.
The power of the people. We can defeat any enemy in our path.
Hold on. You all get a drink?
Yeah. She's just losing money in her business. She's drinking the merchandise. She's offering free drinks. After a short while, with help from the other streetgoers, she manages to get the rampaging, if festively decorated, animals back under control. Girl power, I feel like this was a better scene than that girl power in Endgame. She deftly ties the quelled animals to the flagpole, then, breathing a well-earned sigh of relief, lets the rope finally slack down from her hands.
Oh dear, thank you so much.
Oh, she's so pretty! She is so pale. I feel like it's the epitome of
I
Chinese
couldn't do
beauty.
this without you. Making so much trouble on the first day of work.
Traditional Chinese beauty. She pants heavily, still recovering from her battle. A battle to defend her hometown. It was an epic battle.
Where were you, 九娘子? I didn't see you in the tavern.
Me? I was in the 直词.
直词? That
What were you
word is
doing
so
there?
hard to say. Oh. Citizen 3, why are you here?
Mr. Liu, did you forget again? The former Zhili went back to her hometown. 九娘子 is the new Zhili now.
That was so brutal how all the ladies laughed at his question, though.
No, that's not it. I'm just, covering for her. I was counting the festive animals, and then
her
I
voice
heard
is so
the noise
cute.
outside.
You must have been distracted by the storyteller, huh? He was telling the end of a story today, so you would never miss it.
Well, yeah. I thought he might tell the story of Xiangrui, so I hurried out and forgot to lock the fence.
You were talking about Xiangrui again. People would think you were another storyteller if they didn't know you just really like these tales.
Are your palms bruised? Go to my clinic for medicine if it hurts.
Remember the drinks on the house?
Of course, I will. Thank you so much.
Oh. She speaks with warm familiarity to the other residents, but keeps an eye in the direction of the tea house, as though anxious to confirm whether the storyteller from before is still there. Sisson too sounds like she's ready to party. She is so ready. She unites people with her failure. That's the power of a true girl failure. Yanase quietly observes the scene and retreats, turning around to walk towards Besmer. The conversations among the locals flow into her ears, allowing her to confirm a crucial
Please
fact.
follow me, madam. That lady must be the Julie that Li Zhang mentioned. Please mind your steps as we are walking in the
Chase.
mess now. We need to follow the crowd and see if we will have a chance to talk to her.
Chase!
Let's put aside the Juya for now.
Oh?
Huh?
Story time. Little sooner than they reach the tea house do they notice the crowd rushing towards the stone pavilion, filling up every nearby space before they have a chance to find a seat. That's right! I love this culture back in the day where there's storytellers at tea houses. The crowd fills the tea house tightly. The surge of people pushes Besmert and Yenisei right in front of the storyteller.
And talk about Emperor Yao. He had seen strange
The music, I love it.
many times.
He speaks with eloquence, as if possessing some strange magic that naturally attracts even those who didn't go there to hear him.
It was the 7th year of his reign.
I would be so
Yao
down
granted
to
an
listen to
audience
storytellers in
an envoy
ancient times,
offering a treasure
right?
from the 𝐒𝐸 Kingdom. The envoy had a strange face and a bulgy chest.
Oh.
He claimed to have come from
Chesty?
somewhere millions of miles away from the Yumen Pass. This bird is born with the talent for human languages and the phoenix's voice.
Is she more disastrous
Our people
than
see it as a
Matilda?
Xiangrui, and
She's
I
a
am
different
here
kind of
to offer it
disaster.
to you.
She has
Your
yet to
Majesty.
pass through the lesbian disaster route.
Then Yao and his people saw a real giant bird. It was as huge as a mountain and as dazzling as a phoenix. It had an azure body and red tail feathers.
Was it really a phoenix?
Citizen 2.
The bird was called Miamong. It was said to be able to read one's bones, change their fate, and even
Their
remove
disaster is more like Jessica disaster. Yeah, she's like an all-round disaster. Matilda at least good at studying it. Very
Yao
true.
was pleased with the gift and kept the bird
She
in
did dress
Dushwang
that in a
Mountain.
garbage bag, though. Also
Naturally,
true.
that
But that's
very
because of her
bird
lesbian
was the
disaster tendency. She
ancestor
was hiding from her
of
lesbian
all
crush.
the Miamongs nowadays.
The envy in the eyes of the girl clad in green matches her attire completely.
Have you seen a Myanmar with your own eyes?
Be patient and listen. Miamongs tend to inhabit silent and clean environments. So since the ancient times, the people have always cleaned their yards carefully from time to time.
Oh,
hoping
important to
the
clean.
Xiangreis will gather and stay beside them. It may not work immediately, but it makes things possible in the long term.
He's helping spread cleanliness throughout the realm.
Ah, so that's why we have the tradition of cleaning the yards on SHUORI.
Exactly. Some even make Miamong statues with jewelry and use them to decorate their homes, hoping the Miamongs
This is like
will
40
bless the
chess
family.
IQ. Can you
Remember
imagine
the
the
chicken
government
statues
spread
on your
this
roof?
legend to get everyone to clean?
They are not chickens, but Miamongs.
Remember,
So are those birds you
the
see in
chickens.
the paper cutouts on the doors.
After saying this, he lifts a piece of red paper, carved in the shape of a peculiarly familiar bird.
Everyone, this is the 𝐒𝐴MONG.
The crowd expresses an underwhelmed disappointment.
But this looks like a normal chicken.
More like a capercaillie to me. And like the bird I just threw, isn't it?
The way he is speaking is interesting, rhythmic, like singing. It would be great if there was some music to accompany him. Something is missing in his story without the music. If he could...
His voice itself is the music. Before Besmert can finish speaking, the red paper instantly ignites in the hands of the storyteller, and before touching his fingers, it becomes ashes and falls onto the stone platform. The little boy standing beside him stands on his tiptoes, quickly taking the initiative to sweep the ashes into a charcoal pot.
Among the 5 elements, 𝐒𝐴MONG belongs to the fire. That's why people set fire in spring to drive away misfortunes.
Fire.
Speaking of...
Yannise's attention is diverted. She witnesses the child's movements, but doesn't yet understand the meaning behind them, choosing to stare ahead until a crackling sound explodes behind her. This is so dangerous.
What is this noise?
This is so dangerous. It seems no one cares about the noise over the cracker. Only 𝐵 who had previously worked so hard to restore the order, turns around. As she turns around, she seems to remember something and shows a remorseful look.
The cracker. Shoot! I almost forgot!
The firecrackers.
Excuse me! Please let me go out! You won't listen to the rest? It's still early.
It's the party gal.
Oh, are you going back to the tavern to make our drinks?
Oh god! The party gal.
Not drinks, but
she's so ready.
Oh, and drinks on the house tomorrow!
She's like, let's schedule that for tomorrow. Everyone chuckles warmly, making way for 𝐵. Yannise holds on to Besmert to prevent her from falling behind. This time they follow her without incident. Despite the stranger's otherwise eye-catching hair, everyone's attention seems focused intently on the storyteller, telling the legend. To be continued. She does have to stop giving out free drinks. It's really over. She's not a very good business lady. Please slow down, miss. You have a paper horse stuck to your cloak? Nani? What is it, kiddo? Just a few pieces of red paper, ma'am. They must have fallen from 𝐒𝐤. As the gentleman just said, they are probably related to the unique Eastern prayer custom. It is said that by cutting these pieces of paper into shapes, you can make a wish to the gods and receive their blessing. Oh. Oh. People who travel often say that these follow the customs of their destination. I think we should give it a try. You know, actually, it's true. I've seen these before, where there's pieces of red paper cut into really delicate shapes and patterns. I think I actually have some of these. If you try to buy them now, I feel like they're quite expensive though. Of course, ma'am, they say each design corresponds to a prayer. If you figure that out before you do it, it won't be a problem. Like this. Cut paper horses to receive blessings. Oh. Okay. After casting a non-damage basic incantation, grants 1 stack Eternal Heart. Eternal Heart. Grants 1 random effect. Alright, I'll probably slowly take a look at which one's the best after we have so many. We have 19. We are stacked. But before that...
Good night.
It's time.
Sleep tight. Like the hyphae clinging to the
do
birch
a
root.
little something else. It's time for Gacha, everyone. Gacha, gacha, gacha! Ooh! Girl! Okay. Let's go, shall we? Are we ready? We have so many wishes, actually. Oh my gosh! It is time! 4-hour rolling. And there is no pity on this. No pity. The rumors were correct. No pities on 𝐒𝐤's banner. So let's see, shall we? Channel your luck into mine. Think. Think lucky. We are the luckiest. We will win. Okay. Oh! Okay. Hey, I need it for mine. I'll return it. I'll return it. We got X. We got X. We did talk to X a lot in Ezra's character story. What are these tapes for? Oh! What are these? Are these portraits? Are they giving us a chance to get portraits with these tapes? Wow. That's crazy. Purple. You can get her with 200 pulls. Wow. We got Enma. TTT. It's been a while since I've seen TTT. We're at 30. Okay, another gold. Oh, 2 5-stars. 3? Wait, 3 5-stars. We have a Bloom portrait. Click and sweetheart. I need to go back to using Bloom some more. And we got Apple and Eric. This was a good temple. Nice. Why is it giving me a pot here? What's the pot for? No! Just 30? No! The pot is free stuff for the event. It is free. What is this? Please accept this magnificent reward and my sincere blessing. A bifurcated skeleton. Can you imagine someone just gifts you a pot and there's a skeleton inside? Love that. Alright, tomorrow's shop does refill us. Is that it? Is that truly it? Oh! We got 100, but it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough.
I'm not good at dealing with visitors. It reminds me of something bad.
Do we have other stuff?
Are you here to confirm this apple's expiration date?
We might have to go in for some singles. Code? Bouquet and Beauty, thank you. Bouquet and Beauty.
Speak.
Oh, we got Dor. I like how I'm just such great friends with Dor because he's been living in my wilderness. You got 3 doors, Limbo, and Daily. Plus a reset for next week. That's true.
2 gentlemen walked into a fine.
Should I save up for 10 pulls, do you think? Or should we roll some singles?
It's always lonely to stay somewhere.
I actually have so many things to collect. Save for 10? Okay. Let's see if we can get a 10er with everything here. Since I have a quite bit more than I anticipated.
So nice to meet you.
Oh god, his face.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I'm not.
Mesmer.
It's our genius.
I don't think I have anything else here.
mysterious 4869.
Okay, let's
Good
put in
night.
the code.
Sleep tight. Like the hyphae clinging to the bridge.
We'd go back, give a balloon party a head pat. Her new skin is so good, isn't it? You should apply the portraits. I will for sure. I feel like her skin is the most ornate skin that we've gotten so far. Don't you think so?
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, cute, 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 cute. All right, let's see, shall we?
Good night.
How much do we have
Sleep
right now?
tight.
I think we're still short. We're short 100. We are so close. We are short 100. All right, then we are 30 pulls in, which is not bad. 30 pulls in, but I think that means we'll have to stop for today. Can't you bank from the gold tapes? Oh, these ones. You need 200. We're close to getting 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐭 though. Pawn shop. Drop counter. What isn't this just regular? Oh! What's this? What is this? You can get Druvis? You can get Druvis?
Oh, please don't mind me.
All right, we're in. Let's go for 40, shall we? Say ... Why must the world hurt me so? I see. I see. I see. At least it's another apple. I feel like my apple is maxed out now. Alien T. They're upset I didn't do their antidote. But apple is a good one. All right, we are 40 in. We are 40 in. The next stream, we have to get it. We have to. Sometime next week, we have to. With all the rewards they're giving out. But I think that's it for today. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. I'm so happy we got to meet her in the story though. I need to practice how to say everyone's names. But doesn't she look so good? How dare she? Banner is twice the normal time. Plenty of time to get Ju. Yeah, 40 days. 40 days. But thank you so much for checking out the 1.6 update together. I'm very intrigued with the storyline in which our team members turned into horses. I want to find out more about 𝐒𝐴𝐚 as well as the bird featherman next time. So hopefully we see a lot more of them next time. I'm sure we're gonna go on some adventures with her together as well. She is so gorgeous. I feel like every character in this patch has been gorgeous. We need to find out more about Besmert as well. Is she evil? Is she just a failure? More things to be discovered next time. All right, thank you so much everyone to come. Thank you so much for coming. Our next stream will be tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST, and we'll be playing Wuthering Waves, our second WUA stream. So come by if you'd like. And 𝐒𝐴𝐚. Bye bye now. What? Besmert sus. Featherman sus. Horseman? French horseman? Sus.